Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents our Friday night game of Rime of the Frostmaiden with our rather interesting and very generous DM, Marcus Scott, running the game for us. But before we hand it off to him, I do want to give a shout out to Roll20, who is where we have all our maps and minis and all that on the screen, so you can see the battle for yourselves. And then our players will know exactly where they stand in combat as well. Speaking of minis, most of our minis, if not all of our minis, are created through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So if you've got a subscription to Hero Forge, you can create your own mini, customize its look, its weaponry, its appearance, all the way down to its color and pose. And then turn around and you can turn it into a digital version to use in your digital games. Also, we have a sponsor for our games is actually GUICube. So if you've not had a chance to check out GUICube, go to GUICube.com and check out their 5th edition, I suppose you call it, like a supplemental packet. It's its own little world. The world of Zyathe on a 5th edition scale. They've got a campaign called Red Star Rising campaign, which we are waiting for the right time to start into Chapter 4 of that. So once we know when that's going to happen, you'll know yourselves. And last but not least, we have Sirenscape. So if there's any sound effects other than the ones the players make and the DM makes, it'll probably be made through Sirenscape, which is a good way to immerse your players in everything. Can we move that?
Yeah, that? Sorry, I'm trying to turn my light on.
It's like,
Not that kind of show. All right, so moving right along.
Reviews go up.
Down below the screen is a link for Extra Life campaign. So if you want to help out and give the children some assistance with medical, you can go to that, click on it, and give to Children's Miracle Network or the Children's Hospitals. Now, since I brought that up, I'm sure every one of our players has gotten their dice.
They're so pretty. They are so pretty.
And this is what we got from collecting $150 per player through the Extra Life campaign. So, yep. And for some odd reason, it only lights up when you get that high up. I don't understand that.
I don't know why the lights...
Yours stay on.
Mine doesn't light.
Yeah, like
so that was our little gift for collecting $150 from the Hero Forge. Oh, not Hero Forge, for the Extra Life.
They are so pretty, y'all, and they're super sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so don't drop the D4 on the ground, or somebody's losing a foot.
The D8 as well. I mean, really.
On top of that, we also have a... What did you do, Marcus? Your lights are on.
Up at the top here where you see the lights, I kind of like pushed them back in, kind of reset them, and then closed it and reopened.
So mine, you can hear where the batteries or something came out.
It's got a bit of a rattle to it.
Yeah.
I'll fix it later. But down below, next to that Extra Life link is also our website link for rollhitdie.com that Marcus has been working very diligently on to set up for us so we can have a website you can go to and find out any information you want to about our different programs that we have. We should have a store set up before too long. You can get t-shirts and stuff through. We'll have little designs on them like the stickers we have right here. This will be a design on one of the shirts. We have another design that we'll be working on as well at this point in time. Now, if it takes off, we may add to it from there. I don't think there's any other further announcements I can make other than that. So I will just go ahead and hand it off to you, Marcus. It's all you.
Okie dokie.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
Hello. It's been a while.
Been a minute.
Yes.
What are we playing a game? What's happening? I'm confused.
I don't know. Welcome. I am Marcus Scott. I'll be running this group of misfits through Rime of the Frostmaiden. If you're looking for any kind of hints, tricks, insight, you won't find it here because I'm making half this shit up.
It's more like Rime of the Frostmaiden adjacent.
Yes. It happens in the realm of Frostmaiden, but due to, nobody enjoying following plot hooks or anything like that, I've had to make up shit. So, with that said, don't expect to find anything you're looking for. Secondly, I'm the captain now, so any rule lawyers, please understand we're here to have fun. So if I misinterpret or if I decide to go with something that shouldn't happen, it's my call. I think that's all the disclaimers.
We also have
As
points.
Bubbles,
yes.
points, what? Who's my
Down below, under chat, you see bubbles. And unfortunately, the only ones that are currently working is the disadvantage to the players.
Not true.
Lies. It's all lies.
It's weird.
Hold on a second.
I mean, the disadvantage to DM apparently works.
I know.
Okay, but where do you think you're going?
So,
Ooh.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you were going?
Mute.
Number deck.
Where did you think you were going?
I started out that way. Go
Dan, take over.
here.
It's just me. I'm in the middle of my live show.
Oh,
I
You're
need
supposed
to
to be
give
in
me a
there
second,
reading the
ladies and
book.
gentlemen. We'll be right back.
What did I do?
Like he took care of it on his own before I got everything typed in, so it's all good. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as he's taking care of his issue right there, we did level up last session. So if we want to do a recap, what do you two want to do a recap of what happened last session?
well,
As I drive away.
yes. We started off with a short rest, continued through a secret door where we saw two dwarves poking fun at another. After killing the two, we learned that the one that was being poked fun at was Drex's brother, Kilroy. We continued through the fortress, sneaking as we could until we kind of ran into a patrol. Not much in the way of anything we could have done about that. So the alarm was raised, and we just decided best way to, take care of this is to leave no witnesses behind. And we started doing that for the entirety of the session. When we got to the forge, it looks like the Musgarts were fighting the Sunbrights, so that was good. Lorena killed the Umber Hulk that was on the opposite side of the room that I don't know if many of us really saw at the time, but you saw the Umber Hulk and it was no longer existing when you were done with it. As I was getting close to the leader, Zardoc, he tried to cast a spell or something on me, and I was able to shake it off. We managed to get a hold of him in a spell, and he was no longer alive by the time the end of that round came.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think
we saw that there was you said a myconid of some sort.
It looked like a myconoid, a giant mushroom-based creature. I think we actually have a picture in our inventory over here.
Yeah, they were being held
Brought out
captive.
in chains.
Yeah, so we
Yes.
want to.
Well, I
Or
don't
did we actually?
Yeah, after we killed Zardoc, though, it seemed like they had given up, and that's when Grindaltha had come in the room, and we kind of struck a deal to let if there's any prisoners to let them go and to definitely free the poor Myconid that's being
Mm-hmm.
forced to do whatever it's forced to do in chains.
Plus, I think there's a treasure somewhere in this building we need to find.
Yes,
and
she
claim.
told us about a treasure room.
Yeah, that we can.
And along with there was another hallway upstairs at the very top that we didn't go down and check out. So we have that to look at as well on the way out.
So who knows? We may still kill the rest of the Drugar here, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think we basically ended off with taking a long rest because I think we were all basically wiped.
Yeah.
Plus, we need a good level.
Yeah. At level 9, I think I got a little bit of something. Yeah, I got some unarmored movement, so I can run across
Nice.
vertical surfaces and liquids.
I picked up. I went ahead and went with a level sorcerer at level 9.
I took my level 4 in Warlock. I can Misty Step now.
Oh boy.
So the only thing I garnered out of that was more spells, which include everybody's favorite spells, I'm sure.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, that big one that goes boom.
And I also got Eldritch Blast.
Also garnered, that's actually, I think I had the ability to cast it. Something like that.
I can run across lava, it's just gonna burn from the heat.
I can Misty Step over it.
That's what I can do.
Oh, that's right. I was high enough caster level to have the spell slots for up to...
You should be up to 5th level now.
But I wasn't high enough level in each class to have spells that were above 3rd. Or were 3rd level and above. So now that I have that, I do have Haste and Fireball.
Good old reliable.
Yep. And I had Misty Step, and I also have Invisibility prior to that. But I believe the two I picked up was Haste and Fireball because they're 3rd level spells that I can cast at higher level because I have up to 5th level spell slots.
Yep. I believe our proficiency bonus also went up by 1 at 9th level.
Sure did.
Yep.
So all of our passives, if we have them, are boosted, which is nice.
And any spell slots that weren't used up prior to taking a long rest, I would have filled up anybody's shield ring if it was necessary.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I don't know who all has one of those except for you guys and
I know that 2 of us have.
Toby.
I didn't know.
I think Toby has one.
All right, so I think that's it for a recap. We were talking
Yes,
about
he
the
does.
bubbles and points down below, and of course our DM was a little mistaken that only the disadvantage to the players was available because, as you can see in chat, it would appear
I didn't do it, Marcus.
that disadvantage was given to the DM, and apparently the DM decided to turn right around and give chaos to everybody else. So we all have disadvantage right off the bat. But not just disadvantage, you can give advantage to players or the DM as well. You can give a GUI item, which Curtis is going to roll for here in a second.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to use an extra life die because reasons.
Ooh.
And
if I can figure out how to
you
open
can
it.
give one to an individual, or you can spend a little bit more and give it to everyone. You can give a random GUI item, which is an item that is through the GUI cube cards and stuff that we got set up. I see a 4. 2, 3, 4. Advantage
Starting
on
off
saving
strong.
throw.
Advantage on save.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I mean,
And you can also do the Dragon Queen's Horde is the highest for that's the DMG items. So you can do a DMG item to one individual, which is all based off level, or you can do the entire group, which is giving out the Dragon Queen's Horde. And I think that's pretty much all of those. GUI item to the DM.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Make his life that much funner.
DM.
You get a thing.
Do you care to roll a d20?
Okay. I'll roll it in here because, yeah, there's reasons.
Yeah, I put my dice back in there behind some pretzels. Because that's where my dice are.
12,
See.
13, 14, and 15. Well, whoever you have has advantage on a saving throw.
Item.
Oh, that's an item.
Yeah, it's an
I
item.
was looking at the item part. My bad.
But yes.
So basically, he wanted to butter me up by giving me an item so he could kill that guy and take the item.
Oh, I was just giving you an item to give you shit. You can have it whenever you want it. If we come across it, neat. If we don't, cool. Maybe Anku has it on their person.
Okay, well, the item in which got rolled up is an Elven Shortbow +1.
Nice.
And of course, that works the same as any other short bow, but it gives you +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
I think the GUI items are cool because they're not just like a +1 item. It's a Elven styled +1 item with a real cool picture of what an Elven
Yes.
item would look like.
Yeah.
So let's see. Is there any other information I can give you? Of course, it does 1d6 piercing damage. Sorry. Contacts apparently are a little blurry at the moment.
Oh, get my little.
And yeah,
notebook out.
its ammunition range is 120 to 480.
Oh, 124. Is that standard
I
short bow?
don't think that's standard for a short bow.
Not.
So it's got a longer range.
Yes, longer range, +1 to hit, +1 damage, and a longer range.
That's pretty cool.
It only weighs about 3 pounds.
Okay.
So yeah, that's cool. It's got a longer range.
All right.
So maybe in their system, who knows? I don't know. If you come across, say, an orcish bow of some sort, maybe it does more damage at the cost of maybe less range.
Possibly.
Yeah. We will
Maybe.
see.
Who knows?
All right, so
Okay. I'd like to apologize to our viewers. I have had a situation at the house. Got that taken care of. So let's hop back into this. Kurt has already given us a rundown. Dan, before we jump into this, where Tobias images, could you put a stopwatch there for me?
to go to
Uh,
Tobias's images.
Yeah.
I can add a thing
Okay,
to
yeah.
Tobias if.
Well, I don't
Why?
have. There you go.
There.
No. I meant a timer stopwatch. Pull up your app on your computer. You know what I'm talking about?
You want like a literal timer?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Why?
You
What
want
do
to?
Yeah.
You're confusing me.
Well, I just figured, you know.
Do you just want me to keep a
Okay.
time on him?
Yep.
on Tobias?
No, not on Tobias.
Just where he's at for the
Nope.
image.
No.
Yeah, on the overlay is what I think you're talking about.
Is there a timer?
Yeah. Alarm clock app on your computer itself. On your actual computer.
I've never actually looked for an alarm clock on my computer.
Yeah.
But you just need an alarm clock set?
Not alarm clock, a timer. The stopwatch down at the bottom option.
What time do you want?
All right, I got a stopwatch. Tell me when you want to start it.
As soon as y'all,
Do you want to count
to
up or
start.
count down?
It's counting up.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right, and well,
Sure.
it's going. I mean,
So
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. We got a long rest after all this, right?
No,
Or-
you just got done talking with
Okay.
the new clan leader.
All right. So after a long rest, gotcha. So, yeah,
So we
apparently
have treasure room
prisoners.
8 chests listed.
That was more of a reminder
Okay.
that there's
Yeah.
a treasure room to the right, the hallway that we were fighting one of those mine masters in by the barracks. There were apparently that's where the treasure room is,
Well, yeah, go check it
I
out.
think. And then there's apparently more prisoners in here.
Yes. As you see, Claretta, she bids her adieu and heads back down into the Underdark. You have. Let's see. What?
I mean, do we want to deal with prisoners, or do we just kind of want to let them go?
Just let them go. I mean,
I have
get the
no.
drinks, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna tell them to go.
Well, I think we should get them, on our way out. There's still stuff that we haven't checked in here.
Okay.
The whole treasure room, and then there's a room upstairs. We can always just have them, let them go, and we're ready to go.
Well, I mean, we're not keeping any prisoners ourselves.
I don't see why
No.
not, or I don't see why we need to. Not why not.
Well, let's go check out this these
Okay.
chests.
So you're
down there.
So then they all take off. They go freely. So you're checking the treasure room.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right.
And that
All
was
right.
way on the right side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's
You
a wampus
see-
in here.
8 iron chests lined up across the back wall.
I don't know if you're gonna get her little dragon thing, Largul.
That's okay. I wasn't really worried about that.
Where am I? Where was this
Far
one?
right
Oh,
side.
there it is.
Far
Okay.
right side.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Can I check them for traps? See if they're.
Before you do that, maybe tap on them with like your rapier or something.
I will assist you. Toby will give you guidance.
I see what you're doing there. It's gonna be fine.
Well, I mean, we've already ran into
Yeah.
one chest that got sticky and attacked us.
I'm checking for traps.
All right.
Yeah,
Roll.
no, I will. I'll tap them with I don't want to use my rapier because that would
Well,
suck. So I'm
here,
gonna pick out my bearings like I did before and toss a bearing at each one first.
We got
All
some
right.
spears.
They bounce off the chest and roll on the floor.
I want to pick up my bearings and then check them for traps.
Yeah, I hate for you to lose your bearings.
Okay. Take a gander.
All right, so it's investigation. Yes, I'm gonna make sure that my
Yes.
my little glasses, my little
Oh yeah,
mono
your
glass thing on.
menacing.
Yeah.
Plus a D4 guidance.
Do not pass go.
Ooh,
Do not
I
collect
won't
200
need it.
gold.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's a skill check. You still could fail even with a natural 20.
That's true. So we'll go 27.
Yeah. All right. Each chest has a built-in combination lock with 3 tumblers that bear tiny dwarvish runes representing numerals from 1 to 9. But you don't see that they're trapped.
Can I pick them?
If you'd like to do so,
I mean,
what chest are you starting with?
let's go left to right, I suppose.
All right, so chest number 1.
Okay. All right. This is going to be fine. Did not say guidance.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm more of a killer than a lockpick.
Did anybody search the king's body?
Yeah. I mean, I fucking ripped
Did
his
he
chest
have
open
any,
and ate his heart. But yeah,
Any
Um,
dwarven writing or anything on his body?
we did search his body.
You did not find anything on his body.
I mean, we didn't find his room, but
Did y'all go look for his room?
no, we
No,
haven't.
that's
got
what
a
I'm
little
saying. We haven't
sidetracked.
looked everywhere.
You know what? I'll leave this to you guys. I'll go check the room. I'll go toss the room and see if there's any value there.
Sure.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
I'll take Tobias with me.
Okay, yeah. Before Toby goes, he will cast Find Traps in this room.
Okay. There are no traps. Per
There
se.
are no traps.
All right. Can we look around the room to see if there is
Okay.
anything on the walls or anything else that might give a hint onto
Puzzle-wise,
these?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can try opening the chest if you want.
Sure, I can help you.
All right. All right.
Don't do this. I already
I'm
tried
probably
and
not-
it didn't work.
Yeah, with these, I've messed with these a little bit. You know, having to get into some precious cargo that may or may not have been acquired legally. When it comes to these combination locks, if you can slide the pick into the side of the tumbler when you roll it, you can
Mhm,
sometimes feel. And then, yeah, I will try. And you're helping me, you say?
Yep. I'm telling you what I already tried and what did not work.
Boop.
Better?
Y'all were working on it and you thought you got it, but then your picks kind of slip out of place and
Is it a wooden
Yeah.
chest?
They're steel, metal, iron.
No, they're iron.
iron. All right.
Well,
So-
maybe a combination of sorts then.
Dan,
Yes.
as you walk back through, oh, crud, what was his name?
I just have the king.
Ooh. Zardoc?
Zardoc. Sure.
And that's the king, Zardarok.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
Or he was the
Yeah.
king. Are you talking about someone else?
the guy, your guide that
Drex.
helped you through here. Drex, thank you. Drex leads you over to Zadark's quarters. As you open the door, braziers heaped with glowing hot coals heat this chamber, which contains a large stone bed covered with soot furs, its head against the north wall, and a shallow niche above the bed is a bas relief of giant growling Duger clenching its teeth. At the foot of the bed is a flat topped iron trunk sealed with a bulky padlock. A stone door is set to the western wall.
Okay. Is there no desks or anything?
You see a would look like an armoire sitting there, the iron truck or trunk, and a bed.
All right. Well, we'll toss the joint. See if there's any value in the armoire, and try to see if I can break this lock open.
All
right.
right.
Marcus, Toby
Yeah.
cast Detect Magic after he cast Find Traps in the room upstairs when he's with Largol.
Okay. Detect magic.
Yeah, the Find Trap spell is kind of useless. It'll tell you if there's a trap in the room,
Mhm.
but not like like it says, not a sinkhole or an unstable area. But if there is a trap, like, something you would trip that's non-magical,
Where the hell is this room?
it's upstairs.
Wherever you are, obviously.
X5.
Yeah,
Where's-
where's X5?
Super
That's
helpful.
that's what I'm trying to find out. Hold on. It's been a day. It's
I feel
been a
ya.
day. All right. Oh, there you are, Dan. Hold on. Boop. Boop. Okay. Yeah. So you toss his closet. Did you give me an investigation?
Toby will be helping you this entire time with guidance as well.
And as for magical, nothing seems to go off.
All right, that's good and bad.
So if there's no physical traps and no
That's only
plus a
11.
d4.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, that's an okay.
I still have bless going, so
Oh, gotcha. All right, same
I
difference.
need
Yeah.
to change it, but I still have bless going.
You could leave it for he'll guide you on everything.
Okay. In the western door opens the closet, as converted to a shrine. The shelf embedded in the south wall holds a 2-foot tall statue of Deep Dura made of Shardland. It depicts a nude female Drugar with no facial features and a spiked crown atop her bald head. Stacked with similar shelves around the statue are 7 mind flare skulls. A character can identify. Okay. An indentation in the statue's base holds the key that okay. Holds the key.
Well, I'll take the key because I'm sure it'll be handy. Probably unlocks the chest that you're about to say it unlocks.
Yeah. So you are going to. Okay, just before you reach out to grab the key, Tobias grabs your shoulder as he says that statue is kind of glowing.
Okay, I mean, in what way? I understand you mean magical, but I mean, is it divine magic? Is it, illusion magic? I mean, what kind of magic are we talking here?
Evocation, I think.
What does evocation do?
Fireball's evocation.
Oh, so it might be trapped.
But there's other evocation spells that are not fireball related.
Yeah, as far as my first thing was beep, bada, boom.
Then I'll just, I'll step back a good, 20 feet or so away from it, and use my mage hand to rotate the statue.
All right. You see this purplish, black kind of veil swoop around your hand and kind of dissipates. No effect to the hand.
Okay. And there's
You have the
nothing else.
key.
Is there anything other than the key there?
No.
All right. I'll use.
And the armoire, you found some Kruger noble clothing.
Yeah, I don't think anything that's gonna fit me.
Okay.
Actually, I'll grab some of it and I'll put it on Wampa's back
Okay.
sitting there.
Okay. So he's got like this fur colored cloak that's lined with purple and gold.
And it doesn't shine magical. I asked Tobias before I give it to him.
No.
All right, so I'll take the key. I'll use the mage hand to bring the key over to the chest. And use the mage hand to turn the key in the chest and pop the lock without me being within range of it.
All right. How far back do you go?
20 feet still sounds like a pretty good idea.
All right. As the hand pops the lock, a greenish gas comes dissipating out from the hood or from underneath the hood of it.
That's where he
as you're
kept his
standing
cheese. Okay.
And you see this cloud kind of just hanging there around the treasure chest.
So locks off. How heavy is the
Yeah.
lid? Can I lift the lid with the hand?
An iron trunk lid.
Probably more than 10. Well, I mean, it depends on the size of the trunk. 10 pounds?
Let's see what's inside of it.
Well, it's just a lid. I don't want to move the box. I just want to open the lid. Now that I've got the lock
Yeah.
off.
Sure. I'll say go for it. You can lift up with your mage hand.
But there's still a cloud.
Yeah.
Tobias, you got anything you can do about that cloud over there?
And it is too kind of glowing of a evocation type spell.
He'll tell you that. No, he doesn't.
Hmm.
He doesn't have gust or anything like that. I mean, he's got his owl familiar that can try and, blow it away with its wings.
Yeah, it's kind of small though. If you can do it.
Yeah.
6-foot wingspan, but yeah, big room, lots of fog.
And
so it's open. You just
Yeah.
have to get things. It would be super handy if someone downstairs or might have mage hand knew.
Somebody has mage hand.
That's how he opened it, was with his mage
Can't
hand.
you pick up things under 5 pounds with mage hand?
I could if I could see inside the chest, but I can't see inside the chest because I'm not close enough.
Well, you can get closer if you want.
You can stand on top of something in the room, maybe a dresser or the bed, and look down into the
How much
chest.
is the poison cloud covering?
Let's see here. It is a 10-foot radius. The chest is here. So let me put a marker out there for you.
20 foot, probably
where
the whole
is
damn
one?
room.
Let's see.
Oh, no. This. Okay. Circle. Oh no, that's not what I want.
Let's get 3. Filter.
So it is covering about 5 feet in front of you, starting to cover up the bed. So you can basically make your way around the edge of the room type deal, but you can't actually get to the center where the stuff is. The chest.
How big is the chest itself?
The chest itself is probably, I'd say, a 3 foot by 1.5 feet tall.
Okay, so 3 foot by 1.5 foot. So if I make it a 1.5 foot by, what was that, 3/4 of a foot?
Mm-hmm.
It'd still weigh more than 10 pounds, won't it?
So,
Yes.
Toby will, since he doesn't need to eat, drink, or breathe, he will see what happens if he walks into the poison cloud, since he is not breathing.
Well, I was also going to shrink the chest down to about half its size. He can walk into the cloud, pick it up, and carry it out.
He could just grab what's in it too.
Well,
Isn't he immune to poison anyways?
No.
Yes. No?
Immune to disease, resistant to poison damage. So if
Oh, okay.
I would assume, like, if he got stabbed by a poison thing, it would matter. But if he's not breathing in the poison fog, but that's up to you.
That's more of a DM's call, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me a percentile.
Sure thing. 4.
All right.
That's low. Jeez.
D100.
Man,
4.
that's
Yeah.
what you want for a divine intervention roll, not.
You made it, so I will rule in your favor that he won't take damage.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh.
just because I know what's coming up.
Oh, joy. So, there's no traps. Was the glow coming from the chest? What was the glow? What reasoning?
There was a glow coming from the statue.
Statue.
Just the statue, not the chest. Okay.
Right.
He'll grab the stuff and bring it out.
Okay. Oh, here's something that you can put on Wampus. The chest, if you're ready to write this down.
Gotcha.
A pair of Dwarven Sandals carved out of obsidian, which is 250 gold. A quilted smoking jacket sized for a dwarf and sewn with 50 gemstones, 500 gold worth. A malachite beard comb set with 7 red gems or red garnets, 750 gold. A hookah made of a platinum and star sapphire, 2,500 gold worth.
Somebody's smoking in style.
A rolled up leather scroll, and that's all that's in the chest.
There's a lot in the chest.
All right.
Let me
So-
look at the scroll. Roll it out. Look at it.
All right. You see this.
Yeah, I'll carry it back. It's all in Dwarven, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I step back and let you do your thing.
We're sitting down there fucking with these, like, God damn it.
We're still on the first chest. I
It's
can't
just
figure it out.
working.
I just,
You guys have got any of them open yet?
don't judge, man. I don't know if you could do any better.
I wasn't judging, but
I felt
No.
judged.
I'll take a look. I'll see if I can figure it out, and I'll go over to the first one. Turn, got my body cover most of, the lock. Look at the scroll, check the first 3 numbers, and I'll start from the left side of the room.
Okay.
And I'll put in the first 3 numbers.
The first 3 numbers?
Yeah, 1, 3, 6.
All right.
You said
Put
each
that
lock has
in.
a three symbol.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put in those first 3 numbers.
You put those in and you hear a click.
So I'll mess with it like, yeah, this is kind of a tough lock. And then I'll roll it right, unlock it, and re-roll it. So back to the numbers that was already on it. All right, I got it.
Okay.
Here you go.
Give me
How did
a
you do
sleight of
that?
hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perception. Can I perception?
Passive's 18.
My passive is 20, but I can do an active.
Damn. Okay.
All right. You see him pop it open and then it runs his hands across the coat.
Very handy you are there. I guess you're going to take care of the rest then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Hold on. Who's writing this down?
I can.
Okay. It'll be in chat. So if you don't catch everything. Contains a dozen stopper gourds, each holding a pint of fiercely hot liqueur made from fire lichen, which grows in the Underdark. Each
just
gourd
find
can be
fireball?
sold. Basically, yes. A tavern keeper in 10 towns for 10 gold. So,
Fire whiskey.
You got-
Gotcha.
all right. You do the same for the second.
I'm gonna go straight down the line all the way around the room and unlock them.
Okay. Holds a golden chest 2. Holds a golden mask. Shades like in the likeness of a spider and inlaid with 8 obsidian eyes for 250 gold. Or 350 gold.
All right, so a gold mask shaped like a male drow or a spider.
A male. Wow, my eyes are jacked. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
just
said
3. I was reading.
spider.
I started reading 2 and then went to 3. Sorry.
It's okay.
Hold
It's
it.
okay. It's okay.
What I pasted there.
Okay.
So, oops.
Tobias grabs the gold mask and puts it on.
I was gonna say perfect for Tobias.
All right. Now, this one is the likeness of the spider with inlaid 8 obsidian eyes.
It's not creepy at all.
All right. Chest 4 holds a bundled up gray spider silk robe sewn with dark manitle eyes. Wrapped inside, which is a wand of some sorts.
Okay, now mind you, Tobias's detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, so any of this is being pulled out, he'll be able to tell whether it's magical or not.
Yeah, that wand seems to be magical.
Okay.
Special kind of magic.
Really?
Yes. You don't say.
Okay. This chest, number 5, contains a bow, a short bow of some sorts, with some intricate elven markings, but not quite the elvish that you're familiar with there, Tara, but more of a undercommon type. And underneath that is a folded dark spider silk cloak. Okay. Yep. All right. Chest 6 holds an amber headdress set with 3 large purple pearls for 2,500 gold. And chest 7 contains a 2-foot-tall stone statue of a demigorgon that weighs 50 pounds, which is glowing. You're opening this up, Dan?
Yeah, I'm opening them.
Okay, go ahead and give me a DC charisma save. So you open this up and you see this statue, you're like, oh. Okay.
Oh, man.
I was scared for a second because it kind of slid a little bit on the 1, then rolled to the 19.
I guess you're safe. Okay. Yeah, that's with that. Okay. Do you open up the chest number 8?
Yeah, I get them all.
All right. As you open this,
if we have all of them, then yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution save. Okay, you take 11 points of poison damage. As you open the lid, you see
it wasn't trapped.
An inanimate serpentine skeleton encrusted with this yellowish mold that's kind of grown on it. And as you open it up, the fresh air kind of moves some spores around and you kind of glimpse of it. Embedded in one of the eye sockets of the skull is a moonstone worth 75 gold.
All right.
Now with that Demogorgon statue, you felt some kind of urge come over you, but you like it. Yeah.
Well, the chests are open, and there's a few things that are magical according to Tobias. So why don't we take a look at those individual magical items first?
Okay.
No, I don't have identify or anything. But
You know what? We got 10 minutes. Do you think we got 10 minutes?
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's going to
sure.
take at least that long to go through everything and figure out where we're going to store it.
Then I will ritually cast Identify to identify these items.
Okay. In chest 4, that wand that you found rolled up in the spider silk robe. Can you guess what kind of wand it is?
Spider silk.
Big bada booms?
I'm gonna say
Spider silk.
Wand of Smiles.
Wand of frown. So close.
Yeah. I'm sure it's
No.
it's drow magic. It's more probably web.
Yes, it's the wand of web. All right. In chest 5, you found that +1 Elven Bow.
How'd you come up with that one?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Inspired.
+1. Although it's a little different, it has a +1 to attacks and damage. It's 1d6, but the range is from 120 to 480. The other thing that you found in that, what's this?
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that too much. It tells me what it is right there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but it can't be in sunlight for too long.
That's a shame, seeing that there's no sun right now.
The Cloak of Elvenkind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What the drow version?
Yeah.
So do you have a cloak
Okay.
that does that for you right now, Lorena?
no. What do I have right now? Oh, please.
Because you are sneaky.
I am pretty sneaky. But I have a +11 to my stealth already. So if somebody else needs help with stealth, it
I've
might
got a
be a good
+7.
idea.
I have +4.
And I'm full up on attunements basically, unless I
Well, we
find
all
something I
are.
really
This is,
want.
it does require attunement, and then I have one slot available.
Yeah, I'm full up on stuff unless I really find something.
Yeah, no, my stealth is a +11, so I mean it.
Plus, if we're ever sneaking and somebody decides to cast Path Without Trace,
So you don't want it?
If you could use it, take it. If you don't want to use it, then I'll think about it because I have stuff already.
I mean, I still have an open slot.
Then yeah, use it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go and put it
Well,
on.
how many slots does Wampus have left?
I think he does.
Wampus? Let me check the inventory to see what he's got.
I know he has the raccoon transferring hat image.
Yeah, because
thing.
I have the mind poison
He's got the Hat of
dagger.
Disguise, which is Did you guys give him boots or something?
He's got boots, I believe, of like spriting and
Boots.
stringing.
Yeah.
I don't have that in my inventory anywhere. What was that? Okay, let's see. Boots.
Of striding and springing. I have it in my notes of stuff we have that Wampus has that. Because why not?
Alright, let's see. Okay, well, he's got 2 already. He's got the
Okay.
hat and those boots. I think that's the only 2 that he's got right now.
Yeah.
And those are both requiring attunement, so
He had the Hat of Disguise, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
And
It's
this is-
there.
Okay, this is
When
just a
you
plain
go-
Pilwaffy, not a.
Does that bow require attunement? It does not, right?
I
It's
don't
just
know,
a.
it's just about.
+1
Just a
bow.
+1 elvish bow. Drowish bow.
A dark elven bow.
Yes. Dan, when you pick up the statue, how do you pick it up? Again.
I'll just pick it up, put it in my bag, I guess.
Okay.
You pick up 50 pounds, like just with their hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Goliath, so yeah.
Yeah.
Car battery.
I need two hands. Okay. All right. I need 2 hands.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Well, with the strength of -1, it's not a very impressive statement.
Dan, do you want odd or even? Or
Even.
actually,
Oh, even.
okay. Why didn't that roll?
Are we,
Okay. All right. You're good. Felicity.
Oh, hi. Who?
Hi. Or,
Lorena?
yes. Got too many games. Odd or even?
we're about to add another one. What are you talking about?
Evens.
We're
All
about to
right.
add another character in the mix for.
I
whatever we
need
have
you
missing.
to roll me a charisma save. As you see him pick up the statue, you look at the gems that are socketed in its eyes.
16.
All right. Odd or even? There.
Let's go with odd.
Odd? Okay.
Yeah.
Now for Typhoid, odd or even?
Oh, that was me. You were
No.
talking to Tobias.
Tobias, yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. For Tobias, let's go odd as well.
Okay,
boys.
he got an even, so I'll need a Christmas save from him.
Oh fuck.
And
Typhoid's
I'll
not
go
good at
odd.
that.
What was that
Oh,
advantage on a saving throw? What
What's that?
Oh, don't forget on.
was your GUI reward
Yeah.
advantage on a saving throw?
This is for Toby. This is bad. He's a -1.
Coo.
Sorry.
Short
man.
time.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Typhoid, I need a D100 roll.
Sure.
An 18.
Mm-hmm.
He retreats into his own mind and becomes paralyzed.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Tobias, is this thing magical? Tobias.
Toby? What the hell's going on?
Did he shut down? Did he go into rest mode or something?
Oh boy. Let's see.
Oh, who wants to carry this wand?
Can I oh gosh, he can't attune to anything, can he? Does he have a side crystal on him,
Nope.
Who?
Nope.
Toby?
Nope. Toby doesn't.
I'm the only one that has
Alright.
one going right now, apparently.
Yeah. Could I do a medicine check on Toby to figure out what's going
Or
on in this?
perception or arcana?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do a medicine check on Toby. I rolled piss poor, but that's still an 11.
Excuse me.
He seems like he's there, but he's got this, 1,000-yard stare and
Literally, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
right. You kind of get his little that he's kind of in his rested state. that
Toby,
you
this
normally
isn't
see
the
him
time
in.
to rest.
I have no idea what's going on.
I got nothing. That can help that.
I mean, if he was frightened or charmed, give me a second. I can try and
Can I is it possible to do a perception check around to see if I can figure out what's affecting him?
Well, when
Or
you
an
made
Arcana
your
check?
save, you can, but I'll kind of give it to you since you made your save.
Okay.
Something about that statue tried to kind of take control of your body.
Oh, that's not good.
Put that statue over there in the corner facing the wall and get away from it. In the farthest corner of the room.
Fine, I'll just put it. Why? I mean, it's got to be worth
Just
something.
do it.
Actually, if if
All
we're
right,
gonna
fine, I'll
leave
put
here,
it
we could just.
back in the chest and close the door with the lid. Does that
That's-
work better?
Not what I meant. I was going to. I'm going to take my cloak off. I'm going to go over to the chest. I'm going to cover the statue. And then I'm going to two-handed, because I'm weak, put it in the farthest corner from us and tell everybody to get away from it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
All
cast Shatter on it.
Gotta pull Toby away.
Hey, wait, that's mine. That's mine. What are you doing?
Oh, is it? Wait, do I
Fine.
have Shatter? Oh, wait, no, I didn't do Shatter. Crap. I'm going to cast something on it. I'm going to try and break it. I want to break it.
Okay.
We have to break this thing.
I mean, if you say something to me, I can do the shatter because I
Can
do
you
it all
cast
the time.
Shatter on it?
Sure.
I mean,
We
if
need
you
to-
don't like it like that,
I mean,
No, the statue, it tried to get in my head, and I think that's what happened to Toby.
oh no.
And I can't help him, but maybe if we break it, it'll break what's...
I mean, you'd think. I have no idea.
what's it made out of?
It
No.
is made. It's made of stone.
So you should be able to break it.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do the shatter deal.
Oh, before he does that, I'm going to make sure that the eyes are facing the wall. I'm going to take my cloak off and step back with my cloak.
Okay.
I got this custom made, okay?
So yeah, I'll go ahead and cast shatter at it.
Can we break it? Is it broken?
Let's see. Shatter is still a 10-foot radius, so make sure we're good and far away from it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll hit it for
Okay.
11 points,
You
or double the damage, or whatever it is.
If it's stone.
you hear this loud crackling boom as part of the wall and everything just starts to crumble as the dust kind of settles. You see rocks kind of still dropping and bouncing off the statue.
There, I cast
And
shatter.
it-
I thought the statue wasn't magic.
Now the statue's magic.
Yeah.
That
But
was just
the one who can see magic can't tell us.
Yeah, well, can we try and pry it the gems out, maybe? I don't know.
If you want to try.
We could just leave it here.
Yeah, but we got to break its hold on Toby,
True.
which is why I want to figure out how to break it. I don't have anything that would help on that, I don't think.
Well, I have an idea.
We leave Toby here.
I
No.
pick up the statue and I carry it back into the other room.
Uh-huh.
Lava.
Without
covered
looking
up,
at the eyes.
You know, covered up so that none of the other people who are in there can see it. And I'll walk straight to the little lava pit in the middle of the room and drop it into it.
Okay. It splashes a bit into it and just slowly sinks to the bottom.
Well, I can't tell if it's sinking to the bottom or not.
All
But
right.
usually you can drop an item into a volcano or some crap like that to break it.
Well, yeah, you see it getting enveloped by the lava. You don't know if it broke or not. It got destroyed.
If we're still in the room, the rest of us are still in the room with Toby. Does he move at all?
No.
Well, let's just take him back to town.
How?
Just start pulling him and leading him out of the building. See if he walks at all or if he just kind of drags.
Okay. Well, so you went and dropped that in there and did the shatter. About 5-6 minutes into dragging him, you see him come back and wondering what the hell you're doing.
And we're like 4 feet from where we started because he's heavy as hell.
No, I mean, I picked him up over my shoulder and I'm trying to carry him.
How big is Tobias?
He's a hunk of rock and metal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but a lot, I'm sure.
Does he have a
Yeah.
listing and description of how much he weighs?
I don't know, does he?
Yeah.
Good.
Campaigns.
But that statue causes short-term madness.
Alrighty.
And what you roll, the character retreats into his or her mind and becomes paralyzed. This effect ends if the character takes any damage.
Oh, okay.
You could have
I
slapped
could
him.
have
he
just
would've
slapped
said,
him.
Snap
Yeah.
out of it.
Snap out of it, crack.
Leave it to
Oh.
the 2 people who would have done that to not even think about doing that.
I did a medicine check and I had no clue.
Yeah. But you did destroy a 5,000 gold statue.
That's okay.
We would have had to, find someone to give us 5,000 gold, which, the towns are not.
We're not too bad off with cash right now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, you got a list of how much cash we just got out of this chest. Too, right?
Yeah, we got 350 gold out of the chest. We've got gems alone. We got a lot in gems. The Spider Chalice 2,500, the Moonstone 75, the pearls in the headdress are 2,500. The Drow mask is 750. That is now on his face.
It's better than skin, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, it's gold, but that's better than skin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do we want to do? We want to.
Let's just load up and head back to town or something. I mean, we've got stuff we can get rid of. We've performed the task at hand. What was the next thing we needed to do anyhow?
Well, there's the deal with the dragon, but I don't know if we have anything to do here to deal with that.
Well, I'm not
You didn't
seeing
find
a
anything
dragon
about
here,
that, did
so
you?
either they didn't get it summoned, or they summoned it and it's gone. It's not here, so not like we can. I'm not gonna sit around and go, "Hey, dragon, you coming home?"
All right,
Okay.
yeah, that's
And what is with these people and so many weird fucking dragons? Jeez.
I don't know. I'm starting to regret my choice of coming here.
not a clue. Yeah.
Yeah, go to 10 towns. Go to the spine of the world. It's a good place to hide out. You ain't gonna worry about nobody except for all the fucking dragons and shit that wants to come.
Yeah.
All these creatures want to summon these dragons. There's no sun. I mean, look at my complexion. Oh, well, never mind. My complexion is always this way.
You're not the best example of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm always gray. All
Yeah.
right, well,
I mean, look
okay.
at my complexion. Yeah, it doesn't help either.
No, it doesn't. So let's just load up what we got here and bid these dark elves, dark dwarves, a fond farewell, and head back, see if we can sell some of this fire wine or whatever the hell this is.
Mm-hmm.
Make some money off some of the stuff we've got, and move on to the next course of action. And who knows?
Sounds like what we have to do.
Run into whatever this dragon thing is.
Yeah. Well,
We
Okay.
still have other things we can check on, don't we? Like the supposed red yeti, and what else is there to look for?
Well, the red yeti, I think, is a.
whether it was dealt with or not. But yeah, there's now this dragon, but we have those ruins way up north. I mean, if Titus and the Mar still want any whale fat, we
You know
can
what?
go
I'm not
talk
even
to
worried about
them.
them. Let's just make our money, trading this shit in, and then we'll figure out what's next to do.
there's also the town, Kelvin's Cairn or something like that, where apparently that devil's frozen.
That's a thing.
We also got the cultist.
Yeah, the black
be right
swords,
back.
those cultists.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, yeah, apparently in Kelvin's Karn, I think it was, is where supposedly the Vistus is frozen and trying to be freed by the black swords. And if we free the speaker without really making it obvious we're trying to free the speaker to the speaker, something weird. It was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if we get out of here, we can figure something out.
Okay. Well.
So, why don't we take a quick break for right now since he had to step away?
Okay.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We're going to go ahead and take ourselves. We're going to leave a little earlier than usual for our bathroom and drink breaks. So, we'll see you shortly.
if we want to go
Alright, and
or if we want to go back to
we're
Dugan's
back.
Hole, then
discussing what route we're going to take and where we're going to next.
Yeah.
It's about the same distance.
Alright,
I was just saying because your cats and stuff are over.
so do we want to
side.
head back to Dugan's Hole right now, or should we try to see about going to that East Haven? Look like a bigger city than Dugan's Hole, and maybe we can, fence some of the stuff we got there.
That's fair. It might be a good idea.
Yeah, either way, I'm fine with going wherever, however.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's head there, get some rest, and then figure something out from there.
Right.
Okay.
So are we gonna leave this zombie?
What zombie?
This Duragar that we had Anku raise so that he could lead us here.
Oh, as you guys get out and down to your mounts, you do see a dead Goliath, the dead zombie, and your cats are kind of bloody around the lips as they found food.
Well, that's a shame.
Well,
Good
stuff
kitty.
happens.
Life finds a way.
Good kitty. I just pet him and scritch his ears.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, should
Is there
we?
anything of any value on the dead body?
Well,
No,
Okay.
should we?
he looks familiar as to one of the prisoners that was let go an hour before.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
yeah, shit happens.
yeah. So, I mean, we could leave it, or we could, package it up for food rations for them.
No, that's all right.
That sounds
I'm
gross.
good with leaving it. Be honest
Okay,
with you.
that's fine.
I'm not
I
gonna
want to
food.
get out of the body business.
It's hard to let it go
That's
to
from
waste.
the assassin. Okay.
I've been pretty clear about that this whole time. Like, I'm good at it. I'll do it when I have to, but I really do want to start a new life with Emily.
Murder the shit out of poor Kristoff.
There was nothing innocent about that jackass.
So you going to the left or you going to the right?
I believe we're going to the right and heading up to East Haven.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the bigger town.
So, Ty Floyd and
Okay.
Tobias are in the lead, and I got the rear.
All right.
Give me survival and those perception checks.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna.
right. Toby will be guiding me.
Okay. Am I doing survival or perception?
31.
Survival's for who's leading the party.
Yeah, 31.
Okay.
I
So
got-
perception.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a 16 perception. If my passive.
Me
was-
too.
Okay. That will get you pretty much out of this mountain range. So if you want to go for round 2.
Right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and toss that in there and get 2 of those. So that's going to be 27, 30.
20 on my
15.
perception.
All right. So that will take you guys right about here. And that's about an 8-hour trek so far. I did the math right. What's the It's 10 miles and it's like 2 miles an hour or a mile and a half an hour in movement. Oh wait,
is
you're
that-
on your dogs. That's right.
Or cats.
no.
Those, not the dogs.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cats.
The cats and the bird are about the same speed, I believe.
Okay, so it's been about 4 hours to get to about here. All right, do another round.
All
Okay,
right.
okay. Let's do
Ooh,
better this
that's
time,
bad.
Tara.
So that's going to be 17.
25 perception.
So I got a 17 for the survival.
26.
Okay. And you had what for
17.
total? Oh, okay, 17.
Yep. 7 plus 8 plus 2.
As you're heading, you kind of see some familiar mountain ranges coming up along your right hand side.
we've been there.
And yeah, you guys are
Over by the
across from it.
dogs.
Right?
The
There's
winter
some
wolves.
howling and all that. So you're a bit off course, but not too far off course.
All right.
We can keep going.
All right. I mean,
And
I'd
for
rather
those
get
perceptions
somewhere.
check, you do see the wolves out doing patrols, but they're good distance from you,
okay.
according to their howl.
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
All right, let's do another round.
Yeah, let's see how this one goes.
Are we exhausted yet?
Probably right
Oh.
close.
So that's another
Okay.
30. No, that's 22. 30. Yeah, even 30 on me.
Okay. Y'all finally get toward, as you're heading towards into East Haven, you do hear some kinds of alarms going off, and you do see coming from the opposite direction, sort of like a trail of possibly refugees type deal.
Oh, that's
Some
not
people
good.
bandaged, burnt, kids crying. You see East Haven's kind of forming a militia to set up around the south. You see ballista getting set up on the southern wall.
Mm-hmm. Well, we better go in with caution here.
Yeah, they're not gonna like the cats y'all got.
No, but they might like the reinforcements if it looks like they're setting up for, I don't know, dragon.
Hopefully not, but you know, prepare for the worst.
So when we go, I'm going to suggest we don't go in and try and be stealthy or anything, that we go in and be very clear with our intention that we're going to the gate, slow down as we approach, let them know that we're not threatening.
Okay.
All right.
As you get to the gate, you see several guards are dealing with the refugees. A couple guards have their weapons drawn, their spears pointed at y'all, mainly at the cats. Who's speaking?
Greetings.
me.
What's what's going on around here?
Apparently the towns to the south, there's been some dragon attacks, so we are on alert.
What kind of dragon?
How far south?
Not quite sure. These folks here are from Goodmead. Don't know what happened to Dugan's Hold.
All right. Well, I mean, we've just come from the mountain ranges ourselves. We're just trying to find a place to call it a night.
How many people have made it from Goodmead?
This is our third batch. So maybe...
Anybody by the name of Emily? Do you know? I like.
Where
Try and
are
let
most
me in.
refugees staying at? Because I know they can't be staying in the.
They're we're setting them up in the church right now.
Which way?
All right.
Yep, I just
Hey.
go.
Okay.
Are you going on your mount or off?
It depends
I
on
think
if,
she would have gone on it.
Yeah.
if they would let me. I would.
When the cats aren't showing any aggression towards the guards, they allow, but suggest that you keep them away from other animals.
Hey, only unless I want them to eat. Yeah, I understand.
How far is the church from here?
It's maybe a good. Let me pull up East Haven for you.
Typhoon.
Because if it's not too far, I'll just leave the cat with you guys and go.
No, I figured. I was actually figuring
them.
with the way you were making it sound like you're panicking and stuff, you wouldn't even bother to hop off. You just would have gone.
Well, I would still, there's a town.
Yeah.
And if I leave it closer to the gate, if she's not here, I can come out, hop on, and go. Oh, it's a big town.
Yes, it's a big town.
Damn it.
Uh, Okay, and y'all are coming in from this direction.
Oh, real big town. Okay.
Yeah. And
The church must be like right here or something, right? Like real close, right?
I mean, you're saying like the
Like,
church is
right
right
there.
here,
No.
and we're right here.
All the way there? Yeah, I'm taking the cat and I'm just going.
Oh, we could just go around the outskirts.
I didn't click on that, by the way.
Oh, okay. I thought
I clicked on it
Damn.
yet.
Oh, I was pointing here just to be a piece.
the church is here.
Okay.
Yes, that's the church.
Still
good
good
eye.
Cathedral gate.
Joop.
Yeah.
Where's a good tavern you suggest there, good man?
Where's my girlfriend? Yeah, where's the bar?
I for that, it's only like 4 or 5 blocks. I can cut through houses quicker. I'm gonna leave the cat there and I'm just going. I just get off and go.
All right.
Okay.
Tobias can take
Uh,
her feline.
Goodbye.
A B E7. Okay. Da, 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 da. Now that y'all are actually stopped in here. I would say your best bet would be the Wet Trout.
A wet.
Wet trout. What
Yes.
kind of place is
If-
a wet trout? I mean, it kind of sounds like a wet fish.
Well, it's down near by the docks on the north side of town.
I guess. Okay. Well, the wet trout it is. Ty Floyd, did you want to go try to catch up with Lorena by chance?
I mean, yeah, I can go if you think we need to go there.
I mean, somebody needs to let her know we're at. You know what? Tobias can do it because I'm sure
That'll
he can fly and kind of keep an eye on her.
Yep, that sounds a good idea.
What's Tobias say about that?
Yes.
And the rest of us will head toward the wet trout, and I'll get rooms for us.
Okay. I got some back. Why is that not showing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why is that not showing?
Saving, there it is.
Fucking A. Undo. Undo.
Ah, that's why.
Undo. Undo. Okay. It's not. I screwed something up on the map. Right here is the wet. Whatever.
Okay.
Why can't I? I fucked everything up. Oh well. I don't think there's a undo. Is there? Yes. Yes. Okay. Anyways, for rooms, they tell you go down to the White Lady Inn.
Ooh.
So that's on the other side of the docks, and you go get drinks here. You'll actually get to the church prior. In the madness and chaos, clergy there kind of like have you step aside. You try to reach out scream Emily's name. You see a few girls turn around, but they don't resemble what you're talking about.
Is the speaker there or the mayor?
Yes, he's there.
I go to him.
Okay.
Where is she?
Where's who?
No, not the mayor of this town.
Oh, Mayor of Guggenhold?
Mm-hmm.
No, he is not.
Okay, I will. Is there a place where any injured people brought?
Yes. All the pews in the church have been moved aside, and you see.
I go walk those rows.
Okay. You do not see her.
Anybody from the town that I know there?
Nope.
I leave.
Okay.
I go back towards my cat.
Okay.
We're on our way to the white lady.
Do I cross their paths?
Well, did y'all go to the inn first, or did y'all go
I think
to...
we went on the inn because I said we were going to get a room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And,
well, I saw her drink, so I didn't know.
Well, tavern. I did say tavern. I didn't mean inn.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give a 50% chance. Go ahead and roll me a D100. Okay. As you come storming out of the church, you do see the tail end of them as they're walking past.
Hey, I'll jog up to them.
Okay.
She's not here. No one I know is here from that town. Couldn't find the mayor, couldn't find the speaker. There are injured people. They're not there.
Fine. I mean,
that's doubtful. If they came under a dragon
they're still
attack,
miles away from each other.
I'm gonna rest tonight, but tomorrow I'm going. You can come or not.
That's fine.
Well, let's get some rest tonight and see if we can get some of this stuff gotten rid of, and then we'll make our decision.
I mean, we can hold on to it. I mean, it's not like it's in the way. Plenty of space in the bag.
All right.
We need the rest.
And I'm like
Yes.
crazy quiet the rest of the night. I like just follow them.
Real close to exhaustion here.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why I'm not.
Okay. Let me check the area map. See how restful a night you guys get.
Well, we get there and I guess order our rooms and food.
Okay. You guys do anything prior to after you eat?
I mean, on the way there, do we see a shop or something we can run into and try to sell this stuff to, get it off our hands?
With the news of the dragon attack, a lot of the
They
shops
may
are
be
kinda
looking for buying.
Well, they're actually trying to close up, sort of like the hurricane season, when you're in the path of shit about to
No
happen.
more health potions.
I mean, hey, you got the amulet of the drunkard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of healing.
Yes.
Yeah, so say, amulet of the drunkard and a chest full of fire wine or fire liquor.
Yeah. Where? Oh, it's a big map. Why can't I just had it. How can it go disappear on me?
I don't know.
Okay. Someone give me a percentage roll. I assume y'all aren't going to do anything else except for eat and sleep.
Eat, sleep.
Okay.
You did it.
As pretty much the talk of the town and the inn is everybody worried about this dragon and the attacks and everything. Surprisingly though, y'all do get a restful full night's sleep.
Right. Long rest.
Yes.
All right.
There it is.
Well,
Oh. Any news change through the night?
I'm up ridiculously early since I only need 4 hours.
Okay. As what you're hearing right now, there has been no further news. They're not quite sure if the dragon went back but there has been any recent sightings in the area since the fleeing of Goodmead.
Alright, well, I guess we should head back to Dugan's Hole and see if they're all right there.
Yep.
Well,
Let's get going.
Well, I mean, at least one person.
I'm awake.
Like I said, we'll check again on the way out. I'll check again on the way out and see if any of the shops are open enough to at least, put the gold in our pockets.
We'll do another percentile.
Somebody else roll.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, you're in the same category. So we'll say there is a couple shops open that guards are trying to get some extra potions and stuff like that. They basically get them prepped for this incoming dragon.
All right.
Since you said there are guards around, can I, while they're dealing with, because I'm not in any mindset to haggle or anything like that, I'll just say, if there's any extra healing potions or anything, I pick me up some.
I'll hand you mine.
Oh. Since the guards are there, I would like to
It's just a
ask
2d4
them
plus 2.
about the state of, like, when it was last seen. When are they expecting anything to happen? Are they allowing other more towns to come in, or only those that have already been affected? Like, what's their plan, and how can we help when we get back?
Their plan right now is fortifying their current town. If any new refugees come through, they're willing to bring them in. They're not turning anyone away, but they haven't heard anything. The last group that came through was probably about 1-2 o'clock in the morning, and it was about 3 people. And
Where did they come from?
Goodmead. Altogether, they probably had 27 people scattered throughout, but it doesn't mean that folks may have ran towards Bryn Shander or ran up to Sirenscape.
Right. But this is probably the biggest,
I don't know. Targo's
closest town.
They're pretty
closest
close
town. No one from Dugan's Hole here, then, that you know of?
No.
So,
All right,
yes,
thank
we
you.
got these items we want to get rid of. There we go.
Okay. What items are y'all getting rid of?
He's got the list. And
All right, so we got the Dwarven Sandals, unless you want to keep those.
Were they magical?
I
No.
don't. They were just
Sandals.
nice.
They're just made of
Sandals.
obsidian.
Also, just stone sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sell them.
Then-
Yeah.
All right, we have the Silver Spider Chalice with the obsidian eyes, 250.
Nobody
We have
here is going to be able to get Hero's Feast at any point, right? Would it be worth
Hero's
stating
Feast
that?
is a 6th level spell.
Yeah, you have
and
any
it's
kind
a 1,000 gold piece chalice.
Okay. Just checking. Just
Yep,
checking.
no, that's fine.
Not sure if it was worth saving.
We have the Moonstone, the
Totally
headdress.
the only one, and I don't know.
Yeah, I believe Hero's Feast is a 6th level. Even
I know
though
he doesn't have it yet, but I didn't know how close he was to it.
2 levels away then.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got the sandals, the fire wine, I'm assuming he'd want to keep the mask,
Your bedroom's upstairs and to the left.
but then the obsidian
left.
eyes, you're wearing the
Go
cloak,
upstairs
correct?
and to the left.
Largold should be, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
All the way
basically
back left.
doing the math,
Bow I might want to, unless somebody else wants to use
figured
it.
you'd keep the bow. Because that's got more range than the pistol even, I think. So 75 plus. Do we want to keep the headdress at all?
I don't think so. There's no benefit.
500.
It's just
Pretty.
yeah.
Wand of Web. Somebody might use that.
Well, hang on to that. That'll come in handy. So I was asking earlier who wanted to use
Plus.
that.
Is that an attunement item or just a magic item?
Let me check. There it is. Wand.
All right. Besides
Wand.
that.
No, it requires attunement.
Okay. So
By a
yeah,
spellcaster.
yeah, and that's not me.
So the only person that would be me.
Anyone but
or
me.
Tobias. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
who could do it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. Let me see. The Wand of Magic Detection I have right now, but that's not.
I think that's just pew.
It's not attunement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wand of Magic Detection, yes. Uncommon, no attunement.
Besides that, we have a lot of stuff. We've got shields, spears, scimitars, mauls, chainmail for dwarves, scale mail for a dwarf, javelin, war pick.
Well, I guess probably type it all into a message and send it to him, and he can tell you how much they'll give us for it all. Maybe cut down on time.
I like it.
We also have those mind poison daggers if we want to get rid of those. We got 2 of those.
You might. I figured you or Lorena might want to hang on to those.
She's got one of them. They are an attunement item.
Yeah, I have it attuned right now.
But let's see. Because if we go to the sources, that will give us the price for that. All right, so malls are 10 gold piece each.
I'm gonna have to buy some arrows, and I would want to see if they have any arrows of plus anything or any special arrows.
We can check on that when the
Yeah,
when the store
when he gets
owner's
back.
done trying to appraise everything that's we're laying out on the counter for him, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm looking at next is okay. Spears are up here. They're only a single gold piece each.
Don't do that. I've been fighting it myself.
Sorry, can't help it.
Javelin, 5 silver. War pick.
All right. Don't forget to put in the statue, the mask.
The statue is in the.
Not the yeah, the headpiece, not the statue.
Yeah. So everything except for the drow mask that I figured he's wearing is 30.75 gold.
All right.
All right, now I need to get to armors. Scale is 50. Chainmail is chain a heavy?
Chain mail, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 75.
Chain shirt is a medium, but chain mail is heavy.
And then shields. They're cheap little things, I believe.
Went down it.
Wherever they're at. No, they're not. They're 10.
Hmm?
Stop.
You started it.
No, you did.
Probably. It's been a long day.
A long week.
Cool. Yeah, it was a nice, cool, dreary day. Perfect for napping. But I had to go to work, so. You know, I even took a bang at lunchtime to try to, make sure I didn't be too tired when I got home tonight. Oh, fudge. Alright, so.
Alright, so we're at 41, 61, and 5 silver.
Alright,
And if he wants to take a cut off top or whatever.
Alright, we'll figure that out once he gets done taking care of the family.
Actually,
issue.
I'm going to step away really quick while he is gone.
Okay.
The only thing that I am looking for in the store would be arrows, any plus arrows that they might have. I'm going to throw money at.
Okay, and so ladies
Gotcha.
and gentlemen, apologize once
Sorry.
again. We're going to take a small break until we have some of this other stuff rectified. So
Nobody needs to watch us haggle.
yeah, no one needs to watch us haggle or wait for anything to happen. So we'll be right back. So don't go too far, and we do apologize again for the delays. All right, we
Yeah.
are back. Sorry for that delay, folks. But, life happens. So, I guess we're showing the dragon attack for some reason.
It was
Just showing
foreshadowing.
them. Yeah.
All right.
She was talking about her bows and arrows. Like, oh, so something like this is what you want to do? And
All right,
Get
so...
The archer had
melted
to
by
say.
a fucking dragon.
And you guys went in and took care of the gold
Yeah,
situation?
so yeah, that's what you get. That's your cut.
What are we looking at? 10, 12,
Gold, 5 silver.
added gold. 5, added silver. Alright, and did we have any potions and stuff we could pick up?
Unfortunately, no, because
Okay.
all the potions are being handed out to the
Watch
guards.
and guards.
I did get
Copy
10
that.
plus 1 arrows, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we got that all covered and handled, so... Suppose we'll make our way to Dugan's Hole to check on your gal. And,
Okay.
Keep an eye out for anything we see, too. Maybe there's other people that need help on the way. On the way back. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously, we came to this town to take care of what we was going to take care of. Apparently, there's nothing else we need to worry about, so with no reason to come back here. We don't need to.
Nope.
We don't want to... If this is the safest place for her to be, I'm bringing her back here.
It's fine.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the safest place for her to be might be with the Winter Wolves.
We'll see when we get there.
So, which path are y'all going? Show me your
Straight
path.
through Dugan's Hole.
So you're going the
Straight down to a
trade
good
route?
mead.
Yep, trade route.
Okay.
We'll see what kind of devastation the dragon caused, because we'll have to go past that city.
Yep. I'll have
okay.
my rifle readied. Toby will be holding my rifle.
All right. Since you're taking the trade pass, I'm not going to have y'all roll survivals and stuff. But if y'all would like to roll perceptions,
Yes, please.
Sure. Toby will assist and guide me.
That was not good for me.
And a D4.
okay. Lorena, you're still deathly sick and worry of Emily and what
A
has
little
happened to her.
distracted, single-minded.
Yeah. The rest of you two, as y'all walking through, and along with Anku, y'all stop. You see some bodies laying off the side of the road. You do see a couple of half shift graves type deal along the sides of the road. As you get closer to Goodmead, you do see it's still burning bright, almost to the point where it seems like daylight is finally came, as the buildings are still burning throughout the night. Some of the larger buildings. A lot of
Do
the
they
small
hear
buildings,
anybody yelling for help or anything?
all you hear is the snap and creaking of the burning wood.
Okay. We see any signs, any dragon signs?
You do see like massive footprints in the ground,
Give us an idea. How
as
big
in
this
like
thing is.
impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The paw print itself is probably good 10 feet wide.
All right.
Big dragon.
Yes, very big dragon. If it wasn't just recently made, it'd be a considered ancient type size. So, no going and grappling it.
Well, none of us are half orc that does that all the time anyway.
You do see like a half burnt teddy bear sitting among the ash. You do see some burnt bodies under rubble. Y'all continue through.
Yes.
Okay. As you continue on, let's give me another perceptions. All right. As y'all get close to Dugan's Hold, for the most part, what you see is just pure smoke just rising from like a cold ash, like a recently put out campfire type deal.
All right. Let's keep moving our way towards it.
Yep.
Okay. As you come to this very tiny home or village, you see it is completely in ruins.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
I turn towards the dock.
The dock seems fine.
Yeah, we all know I get on like one of the boats and haul my ass over to that island, right?
Okay. You gonna bring the rest of the group or just you?
If they follow, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
pretty certain
stopping.
she probably hopped on it when we were looking at everything else. So I would not have
Yeah.
known. The only person that probably could follow her at this point in time would be Tobias again.
Well, I'm sure there's more than one boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for any kind of survivors and stuff in the town itself.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Go to the speaker's house and see if there's anything there.
You cautiously step into
It's I don't know. The smoke's getting in my face, my eyes.
The remnants of the speaker's house as some floorboards kind of like break through. As you get closer to the manor, give me a perception check. Okay. As you rowing, you're a little confused because you're like, I know this is the right area, but you don't see a house or anything. And then a slight little flicker.
A spell on it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm still going.
As you get closer, you see that there's a illusionary shimmer. As you pass through shimmer, you have guards hollering out at you to halt, and one of them recognizes you and it's like, oh, okay, stop. But yes, as you look around, you see there's like an illusionary train over the actual manor.
How many people made it here? I'm gonna ask the guards like right off the bat.
The speaker, and we may be able to rescue about 4 or 5 people, but the town guard is obliterated. The new recruits we had are obliterated. And about that time, you do see one guy who looks a little familiar, kind of youngish, with a little burnt up. The kid that you gave the armor to and all that. His arms kind of missing from the elbow down, burn marks, but he's relatively alive. He's just beat the hell up.
Can one of you go tell the other ones that I usually travel with? They're over checking for survivors. If you've already looked, can you go tell them that I'm here and bring them?
Sure. We can see about sending a runner.
Thank you.
And you see kind of a young, redheadish barmaiden come walking out, cloaked over. Guard talks to her. She nods and she kind of sort of mystifies in front of you and then disappears.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go inside. So if you want
Okay.
to jump back to them.
All right.
So we're just pretty much towing our foot in the ass with our investigation checks.
Yes.
We're relying
Large-
strictly
Like
on
me
our
with
perception.
lockpicks.
Typhlic almost falls through some of the floorboards in the town. You do notice something that you didn't see before, that in the mayor's office, there's a hole that goes down to the bottom where there appears to
We've
be...
noticed that before. We were in the room when he opened that hole up and dropped that dude down in it.
Were you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I knew she was. I wasn't sure if you two were.
Yeah, the second
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
You found the bodies of, people they had to dispose of.
All right.
As for survivors, give me a percentile.
Percentile? Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
20.
All right. You do hear some whimpering coming from sort of like a collapsed closet space in one house. As you go to clear out the wood, you do see a one-eyed, three-legged dog
Lucky.
that's kind of crunched over this little kid. It kind of growls at you, sort of like in a defensive stance.
And the crack cat next to me just growls at him.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Does the kid still look like he's breathing?
Yes. You do hear the kid kind of mumble a bit. And Lucky, as you hear him snarl at you, you see like one canine tooth and a couple of molars, and that's about it.
Yeah, he's an old hound.
Yeah.
Is either one of them injured?
They don't look injured. The boy is scared and crying, and the dog's kind of somewhat standing, laying kind of on him to kind of protect the kid.
Yeah, he's doing what a good dog would do. But neither one of them look like they're injured or
Sleep spell.
any
No.
damage.
No. What you see
Shatter.
inside is basically when the building kind of collapsed, the shelving unit kind of made sort of like an A-frame type support structure over them.
All right. Is the boy awake or asleep?
About the time the dog starts yapping and growling, kid kind of stirs and wraps his arms around his dog. And
What's your name,
he's just
son?
staring at Terry.
What's the name of your dog?
This is Bishop.
Bishop. All right, Terry.
Where's mommy?
I don't know. Do you remember anything that happened?
No, mommy just told me come hide in here. We heard this loud growling noise, and then the town just started lighting up on fire. Where's my mommy?
I don't know. We'll see if we can find her. You ever rode on one of these cats before?
As you said that, he kind of holds his dog a little tighter and kind of shivers. No, but I heard one of them ate my Uncle Jimmy.
Well, it wasn't one of these two or three or whatever we got with us. So it'll be all right. I'm going to pick you up with your dog, Bishop, and I'm going to put you on top of the cat here. This is my buddy. His name is Snow Razor. Snow Razor is going to carry you through the town with us until we can find out where your mommy or your daddy or anybody you might know is at, okay? We're going to keep looking.
My daddy died when the dwarves attacked.
Okay, well then we'll see if we can find your mama. If not, somebody else. We'll find somebody. If not, we'll get you someplace safe at least. but I pick him up, put him on top of
Okay.
Snow Razor, and
Okay.
continue to move around and look.
All right. What did you roll for investigation, Typhloid? Oh, 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
my
Not
investigation
much.
sucks. I mean, my perception is awesome.
We didn't
my
find
investigation
shit.
sucks.
Yeah.
So if you want, I'll just say I'm helping. What's your bonus, Typhoid?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's just say I'm helping. Yeah, no, there is no bonus.
All right. So I guess you
I could
can
be
give
helping you if
me
you
the
want.
advantage on it then,
Yeah, I could help you.
and I will try again.
Is this bonus you don't speak
Oh,
of?
that'll work.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
There it is.
As you meet up with Typhloid and
That's
the
messed
speakers.
up. I did not realize these dice. They beat.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was hearing a heartbeat, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I look over, and the inside of the D20, because it rolled a 20, is is like a heart beating.
That's cool.
Yeah, okay. You do see a box that doesn't seem to have been damaged, shimmering from a destroyed desk of the keeper or the speaker.
All right, well, I'll grab it.
Okay.
For right now, I'll just slip it in my. Well, no, I don't know if it's an extra dimensional space, so I'll stick it in a regular bag.
Okay.
And then we'll check it later. There's more important things, and we can check whatever loot we find later.
Yep.
Okay.
Just kind of keep looking around, see if there's any other survivors.
About that time, y'all coming out of speakers, you see this strange little mist start to form.
Yeah, I've already got my hand up, glowing with a flame in it.
Got my rifle.
Of
right
a
at
young
the mist.
redhead as she pulls back her head. Or her head.
Oh yeah, fire!
Pull back her
Ah,
hood.
demon.
And she's dead. So there's that.
Where'd the rain go?
Yes, I've been sent to send word that your friend is at the manor.
Okay, so the manor is safe, and so are the people that were there.
Yes, we have ways to not become detectives if need be.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just wanting to make sure that they were all safe. How many people got out of town?
We're not 100% sure. We had 3 that showed up to us.
Only 3.
Yes.
Well, that's like a third of the town right there.
And they're all cousins.
Too soon? Okay.
Probably.
It was couple of children and a very young soldier who seemed pretty beat up, but he seemed to protect his children as he brought them to the house.
All right, and nobody else.
Not that we. Oh, the speaker's there as well.
All right.
All right. We found this young man here and his dog.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if you know of him or his family, but he said his mama told him to hide, so I don't know if she was able to get out or not. I did not find any remains in the house that we found him in.
Oh, I found plenty in the one I was in, but that's to be expected for that house.
Yes. I will take the young boy under my care if you wish.
His
To
name
continue
is,
looking.
his dog's name is Bishop, and his name was.
What did I just say?
Terry.
Billy?
Terry. There you
Terry.
go,
Terry.
Terry.
His name's
Because in my
Terry.
head, I was like, you should make the dog named Cruz.
Terry, yes.
Yeah, Terry and his dog, his name's Bishop. Looks like a Lucky to me, not a Bishop, but Bishop's what he called him.
Yeah. Well, apparently the Holy Spirit's looking after this young pup. As you look at the dog, and it's all gray and probably the ugliest dog you've ever seen.
I don't know. I've probably seen some ugly dogs.
Smells.
I've probably seen some ugly barmaids too in my time. Reminds me of this one time in Waterdeep. Never mind.
Nope.
I was a wingman that night. Helped a buddy of mine out. Anyway. So you got the
Okay.
boy. So I guess we'll make our way to the island.
Okay. She takes the boy and kind of shimmers away and flies back. I assume y'all taking the boat.
Since she didn't
Should-
offer to give us a fucking
Yeah,
magical
it's
trip,
gonna-
yeah.
Well, she assumed y'all were sticking around looking because
Well, I mean,
she was
I've
told you were
looked
looking.
if we haven't found any other survivors with that perception check.
So, do you know where the island is we're supposed to go? I never went there.
Yeah,
I
I
did
did go
ask
because
her
I
to
took the
bring them.
dogs. So
I know Toby went with him
Yeah.
that one time with the dogs. You went too? Okay, good. As long as one of
Uh,
us knows how to get there.
You see this mist kind of sitting, floating in front of the boat, kind of turns into an arrow.
yeah,
You see
I
like a
look
little
at the
bit of
boat. I
lights.
cast enlarge on the boat so the cats can get in with us,
Okay.
and we all head on across.
All right. You make it across. You see this mist kind of disappear. Give me all perception checks. Well, wait. What's your passive, Dan? Isn't it
My
like
passive?
30 or something?
Yeah, the passive I have.
My passive is 18
where
right
is it?
now.
23 is my passive.
Okay. 18. Yeah, you both recognize this little shimmer. You being a spellcaster and a bard, you're familiar with illusionary type spells. So you see this mist kind of disappear behind this illusionary barrier.
Right.
Oh. All right.
And back to you. You are greeted promptly by Emily. Thankful that you're still alive. She
Samesies.
why are those dogs barking back now? She and the speaker are having a meal currently, and they offer you to have a seat.
Where are the? I don't even sit down. I'm like more distraught. Like, where are the rest of the survivors? What happened to the town? Tell me everything.
Some odd reason, I don't know where this creature kind of looked like a dragon, but it was like metal of some sorts or stone.
Disturbing.
We've never seen. I mean, we got the white dragons in the northwest of us that we see occasionally, but this seemed hell bent on taking out the towns. We don't know why, where it came from, or anything.
Who's telling me this?
This is the speaker.
Can I get a beat on how honest he's being?
Sure, you can.
Ooh, I don't really trust him too much because I don't trust anybody. I barely trust Emily. That's a natural 12 or 25.
Hard to read.
For the most part, he is speaking truthfully. He has never seen a metal type dragon like that. He's not sure where it came from, but he kind of has a hint of, okay, day before we had Drugar attacking us, now we have a dragon.
Okay.
So maybe those are correlated somehow.
Related.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go into where we just came from, not the town, but before.
Okay.
And tell him, maybe he'll have some insight, is my hope, that on anything with that story.
Okay. So the king made this dragon to attack Tin Town.
We
And
didn't
it's
get there in
under-
time to stop it.
Okay.
He's dead, though. That's any consolation.
So the one person who has any control over this dragon is dead.
I mean, when you put it that way, it sounds very negative. But yes. I have a feeling if he would have been alive, he wouldn't have called it off anyway, no matter what we would have done to him.
Okay.
How confident are you that this place is safe?
Well, you were able to see where we're at, but then again, you did know
I
where
know
this
this is here.
True. I don't know, but right now this is the best defense we have.
Now the town up north is fortifying, getting ready for an
Okay.
attack. It's still intact as of now. Survivors from Goodmead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Survivors from Goodmead have made it up that way, about 20 or so.
Okay.
That town is also decimated.
And
If
it
you feel
didn't.
safer here, then stay here. I can't tell you where to go. I'm just glad you're okay.
Well, I'm thinking if it's heading north, shouldn't we stay south?
I didn't know which one it attacked first, so I have no judgment on that.
Well,
Oh yeah, digging holes was the first time it attacked.
Well, I guess if it's just smoldering now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where Goodmead was still in flames.
This has to be stopped. I don't think it's going to stop. I don't think it's something that can just feel like, okay, cool, I killed a couple of towns, I'm going to go away now and live a peaceful life alone. I don't think that's an option for it. We should all just leave. Let's go somewhere else. Let's just let it have 10 towns and let's just go. No?
To where?
I don't, somewhere else. There's a whole world out there.
Yes, but for some of the same reasons that brought you to the frozen north, brought most of the people of 10 towns. We either have a dragon trying to hunt us down, or half the population.
Well, going off of what you described this dragon as, I don't know which is the better call here, to be honest.
Yes.
Does Emily look upset? Is she nonchalant? Like, what's her deal here?
Her demeanor is more looking towards you as she's kind of codependent.
No, God, Tara would not have been into her. No.
She seems distraught and saddened about what happened to Dugan's Hold, but the two people she cares about up here are sitting at the table with her.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
My group should be getting here shortly. I sent your magic user, I guess, to go tell them where we were. Hopefully they'll be here soon.
Okay. And about that time, you see the guard coming in announcing a boat arriving. For you two, as y'all get off the boat, you do happen to see a familiar face kind of standing guard with one arm, with a sword and kind of burnt chainmail and a bandage over his right eye.
Damn, buddy, you looking rough.
Yeah, but I did what you said.
Oh, yeah.
It's obvious you're alive.
I reach over, touch his chainmail, and mend it.
Okay.
I mean, I can't help you out with your arm and your eye, but I can at least mend your armor a little bit.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried to save as many as I could.
Well, it looks to me like you've done good, bud.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, against a metal dragon, I think you done good.
You know, if we didn't sell that false eye.
Did we sell the false eye?
Yeah, we sold the false eye. It was amongst the stuff we were getting rid of.
course we did.
Tell you
Yeah.
what, once this is all over with, you can head over to Targos. There's this gnome chick, right? Gnome lady.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
Yeah.
sweet talk her. She might be able to make you a new arm with some
Okay.
fancy things. Because we've sold and traded with her, and she could probably make you an arm that fires off blasts. I'm just saying. Maybe if you talk real sweet to her, and
I don't
Careful,
know if
she's
you really
the
even have
man-eater.
to talk real sweet to her. Just even talking to her.
Child.
That's the problem. I don't know how to talk to girls.
Oh,
it's
even
okay.
better
She'll
than
do all
probably.
the talking. You just look at her and nod, and tell her what you want.
Okay,
Just
so
pretend she's Lorena.
The scary
She's
one. Pretend she's
scary.
the scary one.
Yeah, you're right. What about the redhead that brought us over here?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And I'll give him some charismatic pointers.
okay.
Things that the player might not know how to do, but the character does.
Okay. All right. So I assume you chit chat with him for a little bit, trying to get pointers on how to pick up girls.
Not pick up, just to talk to them a little better than that. Bashful crap.
Well, he's got a crush on her.
Something to be said.
Go ahead and
being
give me
adorable.
a percentile roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's same percentage area, so he's picking up what you're putting down.
All right, and I'll help him, I guess, seeing he's got a crush on the redhead magic user.
How old is this kid again?
He's
young.
probably like 14.
Oh, never mind.
Too late.
Just wanted to let you know. I thought he was pretty young.
Well, consider him to be like a freshman in high school, and the redhead's the head cheerleader at the school.
Oh, so she's
Type
real
deal.
young too.
Yeah.
Oh, so never mind. It will be fine. I just
Okay.
might not want to have him talk to the gnome woman in these ways.
Oh.
Because,
Well, you don't
Yes.
want to send him to Terrafina.
Terrafina, she might tear him up.
I hope not.
Yeah. So, okay. As y'all make your way in, you see Lorena, Emily, and the town speaker sitting there having a
Glad to
meal.
see some of you survived.
Hey, we finished that job for you, speaker.
Go.
Thought you were dead.
We found a survivor, by the way, back in town.
Oh, okay. That's good. Did you bring him here or them here?
Yes, we brought
Is the redhead in
Terry-
here?
Terry and his dog Bishop.
The kid.
Yes. What was his mother's name?
Yeah, that first word was
Bethany?
kind of a problem. Was?
Yeah, she's no more.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Nor is
I
dad,
don't
apparently.
believe so. No.
Uncle,
Re-
supposedly.
He hasn't had a good luck.
I look at Emily.
Oh?
You know, he ordered you dead because you couldn't have kids, and I know how sad that always made you.
Boy's mom's not dead a full day yet, and you're already trying to give him another one?
No, not as a mother, but just as a caregiver. You have a safe place here. Food, shelter, protective dogs. He likes the little stinky one. He'll probably like the big fluffy ones. Would you be able to offer him somewhere to lay his head? Maybe somewhere to feel at least like he won't meet the same fate as his parents.
What do you mean? What happened to my parents?
God damn it.
I thought
You
he,
have to
I
look
thought he had
over.
that figured out.
The redhead and Terry and the dog happen to walk in the room as you.
Yeah, look, I'm not good with kids. Your mom's dead. I'm
What?
sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
On that note, I'm gonna go step outside for a little while.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. And I literally like kiss Emily on the cheek and follow her Largwog out, pulling my flask out as I go.
So yeah, now that they're gone, we
See,
finished
Red.
dealing with the Durgar up in the mountains for you.
Oh, yes.
Glug, 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 glug.
You gonna share any of that
I'm-
shit? Or you just gonna drink? You know what? Forget that. I'll reach in the bag and pull out one of the fire wines.
Put my lid on and go, yes, please.
I would pay you, but my treasury is in my box in my desk. And I'm
Alright.
not quite sure how that came. I got a few hundred gold here, but my large amount is there.
I mean, I can go back and get the rest, or you can pay me now.
Okay. Well, I don't recall how much I gave you or offered you. I'd hate to shortchange you with what little gold I have here.
Well, we took out all of Sunbright, all of his people, an Umber Hulk, giant lizards, weird green things.
Yeah. I think I offered your company what, 1,500? Currently,
wrote it down.
I
I rely way too much on Curtis.
We all do.
yes, even the DM.
Yeah, no, I have
Curtis,
I've
I'm sorry,
job
but you are a
to
great.
do this, and then
note-taker,
I'm in the fortress. That's what I got.
Let's see.
But okay, but for me, this is a lot of notes for me. They're just not good notes.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere along the line. I cannot remember.
What?
That's quite.
Well, I
What
mean,
is-
as
maybe
long
once.
as long as you can come up with some of it, at least.
Okay. Well,
We've left the lion to negotiate pay as we get drunk in the front yard.
You can either pay me or I'm going to eat your heart.
Hate to
he'll-
take everything you have,
What
but
do you
we
think
did
Ty Floyd's
have
in
an
there
accord.
talking to them about?
yeah.
I don't know, but I
He'll
can't
go
go back in with
in-
that kid. Did you see their eyes?
Yeah.
Crying.
Did you hear the
He
pain in their
opens
voices
up the
just told them their
safe.
parents were dead? Like, just that was nothing to you?
And he's able to give you 500. He says he's good for the other south, and it's just he needs to get back to town when it's safe to recuperate his loss.
I just feel
All
like
right,
he already
that's
knew
fine,
his mom was
that's
dead.
Actually, he didn't, because he didn't.
Oh, I mean,
notice.
really, like
I mean,
you're not
she
going to
was
like
so
stand
dead,
up.
there was no body.
not
in the
5.
House. There was no body in the house. Is how bad it was.
Well, then he couldn't have expected his mother to survive and like leave him there, right? Like if she was alive, she would have come back for him.
I don't know. Mine did.
Is he simple?
I don't know. He's kind of probably in shock. I think is what they call
Yeah.
that.
Well, I guess deal. I mean, I tried to do something nice, and I didn't know he was there, and then I froze. I'm
Well,
not.
hell, I
I'm
didn't
not a
know he was
people.
there either.
I don't know if you noticed this. I'm not a people person, man.
Really? Never noticed.
Really? I thought it was pretty obvious. Oh.
It's called sarcasm. Sorry. Yeah. Didn't really
I'll
want
come
to
out the front door and I'll hand you each a little bag of gold. All right,
Oh.
but some of the payment for the job.
I honestly didn't think that he would have anything on
really
him.
worried about that. I figured he'd lost all the money.
No, I mean, I'll take it.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Now we have some of it.
Okay. Well, I mean, some's better than none. 125 each.
Yep. So what are we gonna do with that dragon?
I mean, kill it, I guess.
How?
I said I tried to talk them into leaving, and they wouldn't.
Yeah,
But
that's
if they're gonna stay here, I have to make sure that dragon's gone.
I mean, we're gonna have to make sure something. I mean, that's not our responsibility or our fault that the thing's out and about, but
I mean,
I mean,
if
we're
it's gonna come
trying-
after us while we're out and about.
well, it's
I
attacking
just
other
abandon
cities.
everybody.
And we have no place else to go right now. I mean, we're all here for a reason.
That's funny. That's what he said too. I'm all like, let's find new identities and get out of Dodge. It's like, we can't. Half the population would kill us.
Well, I mean, I know a guy in Waterdeep. We might be able to get by with that, but this was a lot cheaper.
Probably
But
not.
honestly,
Waterdeep at
we
all.
made some halfway decent cash out here in the wilds, and might be able to afford it now.
I mean, my goal coming here was either to make enough that I could get us new identities and a good start, which I think I have a pretty good jump on, or got right away here. I know Emily doesn't want to leave her cousin, especially not now. But
Could you not just take the
Oh
cousin?
yeah, now they got to repopulate the town.
He
I
won't
mean, now they
go.
got to rebuild.
It'd be a shame if he died.
not quite there yet. But ask me if we have an encounter with this dragon that we have to run from.
So did he tell you by any chance why he doesn't have the rest of the money you thought he was going to pay us?
Oh yeah, no, it was it was in his desk at his treasury in his house, I think, is what he said.
So I guess we can go get it for him, so we can
How-
pay us or
I mean,
Just
the
get
desk is
it for
pretty
him?
torched. I mean, where would it have been in his desk?
I know, right? I would assume it would have been in a box of some sort or something. And I
In a
look at you
box.
as something you found that you put in your backpack.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just look at you. I don't say that.
Oh, okay.
damn it.
But I'm sure it probably disappeared when the dragon torched everything to the ground, you know.
I mean, my passive insight's more than that, but no,
You can tell that I'm hinting.
I
Because
don't care.
it's a +0 on my deception.
Yeah, I'm not really. Honestly, I wouldn't even be trying to tell because I'm worried about, okay. I'm worried about trying to just either get Emily to leave or make this place safe.
Some kind of box in his desk back at his office.
Yeah.
Well, that's beside the point. We'll worry about that later.
Yep.
I'm not even worried about it, honestly. I'm surprised they gave us this.
Yeah,
They're
So-
gonna need all the gold they can have to try and rebuild.
Yeah, it's kind of what I told him. I don't want to take all of his money, but we did have an accord.
I have a
for doing a
passive
job.
insight of 18.
I wanted to take all of his money, even though he's on rough times. We made a deal.
My passive insight's like, yeah, okay.
You didn't lie though.
Sure,
You
you
did
did.
tell him I don't want to take all your money. You told him that you said those words.
Yeah.
You're lying.
And he didn't take all of his money.
No, I did.
He gave me.
Did you?
He gave me
I've
money.
got
took the box.
The box we found back in the.
Did you
work
open
desk.
the box?
No,
Yeah, you haven't opened it
it's in
yet.
a regular bag. Because I didn't
Yeah.
know
You
if it
haven't
was.
opened it yet.
I even said, I don't know if this has any kind of extra dimensional space type magic to it, so I'm going to put it in a
Mhm.
regular bag until I can check it later.
Okay.
And I have no idea
They
until he
think
says
they
it's
have
in a
the
box
gold.
at his desk. I was like, yeah, I think
Dear
I
God,
know.
let it be his pet's ashes or something, because that would be magic.
Oh well, this sucks. Toss it in the river. So
All
I
right.
mean, are we gonna go look for that dragon, or?
Well,
I mean, there's not much I
do
can do unless
you
it's on the
think
ground.
we
Personally,
can fight a fucking dragon?
I mean, you guys got magic.
I don't think
It's a
anybody
dragon.
else
It's
can.
destroyed two
We can.
cities.
Well, okay. So we still have a town that's standing who has artillery and militia that they're getting ready. It wouldn't be just us.
Look off in the
It's like
distance.
with
Is there
them.
smoke where that town is?
Well, we're still
No.
a good distance away. We wouldn't know for certain anyway. I mean, the flames from the next city over is probably still blinding us from being able to see further than that.
Mm-hmm.
So your suggestion is we make our way back over to whatever the fuck that town was, something Haven or
East Haven.
East Haven. There you go.
I mean, it's either
and
that or
try
just
to
wait for it.
assist them in defending the town if it decides to show up there?
It's gonna show up. It's the largest town around.
Well, I mean, Targos and Bryn Shander and stuff are closer. And
We can send runners there and have them send their people here. If we get everybody that we can in one central location that has any fighting capability whatsoever, we'd have a better chance. They have magic there.
I say we just go hit, yeah, that town. Forgot its name already.
I mean,
That's
we can
how
always
important it
go
is.
and piss off the White Dragon and maybe have the two of them fight.
I think we already
That
pissed
just
it off
sounds-
once.
Sounds like a really bad idea for so many reasons.
So what kind of dragon are we talking about here?
They said it looked metal and stone.
Metal and stone?
Is it a bigger version of the one that Grandaltha had? Maybe?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, I'm
Because
sure
I
Because
don't know. My character
know
doesn't know.
that-
with that passive insight, that would be where my mind would go, right?
They called it a... Didn't they call it a Shardland Dragon itself?
Could I
They
do
called
an
it that, did they
Arcana
not?
check or a history check to see if I know of anything like this?
Yes. Yes, you can.
I'm just putting the dots together that if they called it a Shardland Dragon, and Shardland is an old metal,
Dirty 20.
and if it's just a
Yeah.
bigger version of the little dragon that she had,
Y'all are all on the same concept. It is a large Shardland metal
Okay.
dragon.
What do I know anything about that style of dragon with a 20 Arcana?
That it can
actually,
only
I
be
think
crafted, and it only listens to the one who crafts it.
Is there any kind of device or item or something or another they'd have to command it?
Oops.
It is when it's created. One of the items to create it is part of the heart of dragon that is imbued with the owner. So it's sort of like a permanent charm on that monster.
it knows its
Type deal.
intent is to do what the owner wanted it to do.
No.
no
Oh my
matter if
gosh,
it's
can we
alive
just
or not.
dispel magic on it?
Do we
I-
think
You can
I sure as
certainly
hell
try.
can.
fool it? You know,
What did?
have, somebody look and sound like it? And no, probably not.
It's magic.
Yeah.
You could certainly try.
I'm not strong enough with. I don't think I even
Alright.
have dispel magic. Typhoid?
Okay.
I mean, not Typhoid, but Tobias, do you have it?
Give me a second. What level is Dispel? Dispel is...
Third,
I
I
don't know if
think,
you'll have a
right?
high enough level.
Second
That's
or third?
Detect. I'm at second
not
level.
as high
Third
as
level
Counter,
spell.
so-
It's third level, and Counter is third level, so they're both the same. He can cast it at a 5th level.
Which would require a roll and possibly, but that's kind of iffy.
But
How many times
Dispel,
can you cast it?
he has 3/3, 3/4, 1/5.
So we just got to distracted enough for him to cast a spell each turn and hope.
It's got a range of 120 foot, but
Now-
he also has heat metal, which he could just try and melt it.
With the wording on this, the creator of it, right?
Yes.
They had people, he had beings helping him summon this creature.
Right. But the heart itself that this thing was formed around, that itself is imbued to him.
What if we go get his head or something?
His
It's a long
soul
ways to
or
go back
whatever
out of
they
the
call
way.
that thing is gone. I don't think it's going to do any good.
Well,
We're going to have to fight it somehow, defeat it somehow.
I think the best thing to do is get as much support as we can.
Well, first things first, we might want to at least warn people.
We can let them know here that we're going, and then try and deal with it there.
Does Typhoid have any kind of sending spells?
No, I don't.
Let me see something real quick.
Where's the redhead?
I don't think Toby does either, but I sure.
Anku,
I'll open
Yes.
the door and stick
do
my
you
head
have
back
any
in.
way of letting people, of getting in touch with people from a distance? from a distance.
Level 9 cleric, I believe he does have sending.
I do have sending.
Well, we've conversed with people in pretty much every town we've
Speakers in
been
each
to.
town.
So maybe you can send a message to each one of them to let them know that there's an issue. And
He
who
knows the
maybe
speaker
in
of
that process we get some sort of information if it's been there or been by.
Yeah.
Duvessa Sean and Bren Chander.
Yeah, that'd be the first one. Then you got anybody in Targos we've done business with.
Yeah,
You
she
got
introduced him to us, so.
You got the shopkeeper in that other little town we went to. You have the new whoever we put in charge of. I forgot all the names of the damn towns.
That place doesn't really matter, though. I think just,
Here ones.
this Targos, Bryn Shander, and then the one we were just at.
I think we should have everybody meet at the one we were just at.
They're probably not going to want to abandon their own towns
Or
because of a
put
dragon.
or be put in a very precarious by moving through the snow and have no cover.
Caught outright, yeah.
Small groups like what we are can probably get by with it, but larger groups, not so much.
That's true.
Armies and such, yeah.
So do we want to go back to East Haven?
It seems like
I think it's going to be our best bet to get a real fighting force.
But we still should send messages to the other places
Yes,
that we can.
absolutely.
How many times can you do that sending, Anku?
3
Well,
so
he's yes. I can do 4 more times.
and then we can rest here tonight before we leave. We're relatively safe.
Oh, we just woke up not too long ago, really.
Yeah.
Well, we've
It's
traveled
only been
from East
about
Haven, so it's been several, at least a day's worth of travel.
Yeah. As of time he sent this out, Bryn Shander, they received some refugees. They are currently on high alert. They are working on fortifying their place. So East Haven's kind of on their own.
Okay, so augment the sending. If at any point in time I would have had him, if there's any refugees that have showed up there, to ask if they know of the kid's mom's name.
Okay.
Just in case. I doubt it.
I just assumed she was dead.
Oh, turned to dust.
He ate her.
Dead.
Some of that ash you were sifting through happened to be her ashes.
I figured as much, but I'm just saying, as a player,
Yeah.
As a character, I'd be like, you can check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate for them to get attached to the young man. All of a sudden, his mama shows up, say, "Hey, I'm here."
Sorry, I abandoned you.
But
My mom
there were
died,
no
stabbed her.
further attacks from that they heard. Response from Bryn, Targos, or East Haven. There hasn't been any recent attacks
Or sightings.
or sightings at this time.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Well, we can spend the day trying to go to the town, salvage what can be salvaged, if anything. Look for his money.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a little bit more important something to do.
Either one of the group, none of us are smiths or anything like that, right?
Carpentry.
I can make. Actually, I'll probably spend part of my day making poisons.
And Typhoid and Alku, neither one of those are crafters.
What you looking for?
Like a smith or a tinker.
Carpenter. Toby has alchemist supplies.
Ooh, can he make bombs?
Alchemist fire.
Probably
No,
can.
seriously.
Yeah. Anku is a fisher.
So no. All right. So just.
I mean, Toby, if he spent the day, he could make a healing potion. He's also a herbalist.
This might take a little bit. Let's see.
But
I have 3.
But yeah, if we're gonna rest here, we have plenty of time to do something with the rest of our day. before we head out.
Who's got a good
Now
medicine?
with my 20 alchemy, would I know what kind of damage is favored of this particular dragon, or any immunities that it might have?
Don't know. Let me see if it does have any of those.
It'd be
It's a
hard to say,
dragon.
yeah, since it's it's not an actual dragon per se. It's a construct.
Yeah,
It's a constructive
So maybe
thing.
with your
Well, that's why it
Arcana,
was
you
an
know,
alchemy check
yeah,
and
you
not
know
a
things with
history check.
constructs. Maybe if it has any construct immunities and resistances.
Yeah. Hey Toby, what do you got?
What's your medicine?
Because I'm not going to spend my
Anybody?
day making poison if it's immune to poison.
Oh, what was that?
Probably is.
Medicine.
Mine?
Yes.
8.
Well, you got a good medicine then.
Proficient.
All right. Can I see about taking Typhoid over to the kid, doing a medicine check,
Okay.
and maybe him and I working together to create like a wooden prosthetic for the kid?
Sure.
I mean, carpenter's tools, yeah.
Yeah.
And with your assistance. And I mean, pirate ship stuff, peg legs.
Yeah, but I'm thinking something else, using medicine,
Better.
what he's got left, something that might be handy.
I mean, he and that priest made a pretty cool sword together, so.
Toby did, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Toby could probably help out.
Sounds good. Tara, odd or even?
Even.
Okay. You do realize it is a construct, and being around Typhoid, how poison really doesn't affect him that much.
Okay.
That something this big, poison may not be effective.
That's what I figured, but character needed to know.
So
76 strong poison for nothing.
I'll give you the idea that I have. Maybe make a
Okay.
prosthetic arm with like a
Mhm.
gemstone or something right here in the top part of the wrist.
Okay.
What's the gym for?
Maybe I can use it to hold like a shield spell.
Okay.
That way, he can use it to, act like a shield.
Okay.
Just something to
Gotcha.
help the kid out. I mean, until somebody, artificer or something, come along and actually give him a proper one.
Okay. If you want to give me Arcana and who's ever actually making the arm, give me a, I guess.
Well, I have an
Woodcutter.
inspiration from a while back, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it for this.
And I got
Okay.
proficiencies with carpenter's tools for making. If
So
that
you
would
give me a
matter.
carpenter tools roll on making a arm.
Okay. What would you want that based off of? Dexterity?
Yes.
All right, that's
Okay,
a 14
so-
for the Arcana, and I don't think I had any kind of guidance for that, so I wasn't gonna roll that.
Toby will help and guide me on the carpenter's tools check.
That'll work.
And Uncle will guide Largle
All right.
because it
well,
seems like a pretty cool idea.
All right, so that's going to be 18 plus 7, so 25 on the carpenter's tools.
And that's a 16 on the Arcana for the other item.
Oh, okay. As for the arm, it's such an integral. You could basically be an artificer yourself. You have given him the Luke Skywalker version, but wooden.
All right.
Where, so if you were to come across, some flesh that sewed it up, but yes, he has a functional wooden hand. Or
In my
arm.
bag, I
No,
actually don't have
no,
anything.
no.
I actually don't have anything in my bag. Not this one. Not anymore.
As for the shield spell, it does go in, I'll roll a d4 on that. He can use 3 times a day, and it will reset the
Okay,
following.
that's cool.
Oh. You guys are so nice to him. Meanwhile, I'm just telling kids their parents are dead and being like, would you like some poison? Do you feel sad?
In the
I wanna
process of
stab
doing
a person
all
and make sure
that,
they die.
I'm sure in my disguise kit or something, I got an eye patch. I'll hand him.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, you do have goggles.
Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to give him goggles that could, turn someone to
Yeah,
stone.
because we know what he's looking at, and we'd hate for that to happen.
Yeah.
We do have a hat of disguise. We have a second one.
I think it would be good to teach him to be proud of.
No.
Himself.
Look, I'm not saying
Chicks
that
take
redhead to be
scars.
interested in it, but sometimes ladies are interested in the story behind injuries that certain fighters tend to have. I mean, a working wooden arm. That's a story.
It is.
How'd
I don't
you get
think.
that?
And plus,
I saved children from a metal dragon. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not
Well,
I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod and I'll never die kind of story, but it'll work.
wow, that was a jump.
Come on, anybody who's watched any Highlander knows that's his pickup line to get him straight into bed. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I am Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I am 400 years old and I cannot die. Boom. What's the next scene? I'm just saying. Every one of them. Go back and watch them.
Yeah. I would like to, can I, yeah. So I'm going to take him to the side and be like, they gave you a really amazing arm. And I'm going to give you this. And I'm going to give him the Stone of Luck that I got in the very beginning of the campaign.
Yes.
That'll
Maybe
give
you
him a
should
little.
give that to the kid.
Fuck that kid.
She takes the kid off to the side. I'm going to nudge Largle and say, shame he's going to grow out of that.
No.
Yeah,
I have
but
like
it's
one
gonna
little
be
short arm
it's
and
gonna
one
be
normal.
it's gonna be a little while because he is of a certain age.
He's gonna have a T-Rex wooden arm.
Tomorrow, he's just going to have a growth spurt.
Everybody cheers to T-Rex.
Like
I'll
I
take
said,
it.
it's
No, I
good
can't.
enough
That's horrible.
for
No.
now until
He's gonna have a T-Rex wooden arm and a regular size
It's
arm.
not gonna be a T-Rex arm anytime soon, people. It's gonna be at least a year or two down the line.
Bet
I
you
don't
it
know,
feels
my
really
son-
big in this tiny hand.
My son grew.
Okay.
That's fantastic. But yeah, I'm gonna give him the my luck stone.
Stone. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
We could give him a side crystal while we're at it. I mean, hell, we got 12 of them.
We could have used the side
Would that
crystal in
really-
the arcana of the arm.
Yeah, we probably used a side crystal in place for one of the gems.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Would that really be a
So
good
you
idea
wanna
to give
give
a teenage
a-
boy a way of reading minds?
no.
I didn't.
I just gave him something that might make him a little luckier.
Last thing we need is him to be looking at the redhead and just say something in his mind and not realize he's connected with hers.
Or yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, thank you.
All right.
So we've had our messages sent. How long was the trip to get here?
To get all the way there, I'd say probably 6 hours.
All right, we
spending
spent several
time
hours searching the town,
searching and
eating. So
yeah,
Yeah.
probably be a
yeah.
good
Y'all
idea.
can take a long rest.
All right.
Emily's and the speaker are talking with y'all over dinner on what the next steps are, where you plan on going.
Are we going on investigating a red yeti? No.
Some ruins.
Yeah, maybe some ruins, or
There's
go pick
nothing
up some whale
pressing.
fat oil and.
Oh,
You
wait.
know, I heard there's this cult up in Karen Duval.
Hey, maybe they would help us fight the dragon.
Maybe we could just lead the dragon to that city and they can destroy the cult for us.
Along with everybody else.
Can we kite the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think
He can probably fly faster than you can walk.
I
be
think
kinda
we
hard
need to go back up to where the winter wolves are at. Get that whale oil.
For
We're not angering the white dragon.
No. To make a big bada boom. You wanted
I
alchemy
said
to
we
make
should make a bomb, and nobody said anything.
what?
I mentioned
Yeah.
making a bomb.
Yes, but I didn't think nothing of the oil till just now. So your idea, yes, we can use that oil from up there to make a large one. That maybe we can set up some sort of. I don't have that spell. I don't know if anybody else does. There's a spell you can use that throws things like a catapult. But there is the East Haven's got the ballista, so we can always hook some sort of explosive to the ballista, and they can use it.
Depends
On
on
the
how
other side
fast
of
we
the
can
lake.
get there and get back.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the lake, and then we
Well,
have to convince
We
the
have the
wolves.
cats. The cats can move pretty quick.
Yeah.
And you know
All right,
what?
so can we spend part of that evening figuring out how long it would take us to get there? So we
Sure.
can make a decision before the next morning?
Well, I figured we'd be doing all this planning at night before we actually took
Yeah.
the rest. But
Yeah.
I have something else. I can
What?
cast haste.
Oh,
Mm.
what's that do?
Makes you go faster. Where is my haste?
Fast haste on the cats.
I can, yeah, and then I can actually. Does it let me target more than one person?
Do you have twin spell?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, haste is a single person target.
I thought maybe if you could upcast it, it would, but it
Yeah.
doesn't.
I think it's just
Eh.
a slot.
So yeah,
And-
well, disregard that then.
Well, as you're all talking, Janessa will come in with the boy and sit and join y'all.
Wait,
And
maybe our
she's-
alchemist can make a haste spells, haste potions.
You can try.
Well, if y'all in a hurry to get somewhere, I can turn you into clouds and you can fly.
But we have to be in a hurry to get back as well. How long does that
Wait a
spell
minute.
last?
Yeah,
Because
I'll
I
say
don't
that's
know.
And it'd be a lot of. I don't think we could carry those barrels with us. They're really big.
Explain this a method you're referring to, because I've heard all sorts of different kind of spells that can be useful.
We could make the bomb there. We don't have to carry them back.
We could also put it in the bags of holding. We have bags of holding, haversacks. We have all that
True.
kind of jazz.
Mm-hmm.
So how long?
What
does
is that?
How long does it last? I know what you're talking about.
that's
You're talking about Windwalk.
Yes.
Yeah. That
Which is
it
what,
lasts
8
8
hours?
hours.
8 hours.
Yes, it lasts 8 hours.
And you get like 300
Feet per movement,
second.
600
And
total.
you can concentrate for a minute, come out of it, and then concentrate for a minute to go back in it, because it's
It's
still
554 miles per 8 hours.
Yeah. And you're only like 20 miles away.
Mm-hmm. So if we wanted to go say hi to the wolves and try and convince them to, play nice or die. But you said there was also something else in there that you weren't too fond of, all those little statues.
The little statues.
Little statues as a concern might be something else, but it doesn't really matter at this point in time.
Can I put on the this night that amulet, the Shield Guardian amulet?
Oh, the
Uh-huh.
specific shield guardian.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
We got that up in the same place with the simulacrum.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to
Put it
I'm
on.
gonna see what it does. Yep, I'm gonna attune to it.
It was nice knowing you.
Okay.
As your consciousness is drugged somewhere else.
As you attune to it, you get visions into your head as you seem to like spiritually transfer your consciousness
Oh
through
shit,
time
she's
and
tripping
space.
balls.
And you see in this darkness of a cave, you see some seemed like an old laboratory type system, but what you see there is a head, a metalish head sitting on a podium there. And as you're looking a bit around, the eyes pop open, start to glow, and it's looking at you.
I can't
And-
make it talk or anything, right?
Well, after a few minutes of staring at you, you see, get a voice in your head. Well, it's been a long time. How have you been, Lorena?
Where's
Yeah.
Lorena go?
About that time, you've attuned and your mind's back into your body.
So you kind of spaced out on us there for a moment, Lorena. I mean, we were
Kind of a
talking
good
about
news-
what we were going to do and seeing about doing wind walking. And you just kind of went somewhere else. I mean, what's going on here?
It's kind of a good news, bad news situation.
Okay.
How about the good news first? No. And then the bad news.
There's a shield guardian connected to this still.
Oh, that's good.
Kind of figured it was. And so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't know. Oh my gosh, what am I missing here? Who is it? Is it?
What?
What are you talking
This
about?
is Tara asking
Oh.
Marcus.
What?
Who is that? Who is? There are so many people in my past that this could be.
Or it could be someone from your present or someone from your future.
Why do I take notes, Marcus?
Why do I fucking try?
Why do I try here, buddy?
It is a metal face. That does seem familiar as you look around the room. You're starting. Give me an intelligence check.
I'm not smart, sir.
Got a
Oh,
19.
No, I'm not. I don't. My intelligence is a +1.
That's better than mine. Mine's a minus.
Did you want to tune from the intellect?
Natural 20. It doesn't affect checks. No, it should. Yeah.
The
Did
headband
I-
of intellect, it increases your intelligence.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I rolled
As
a
you-
20 though.
As you're trying to describe what this head looked like, you kind of point over to Tobias. It's kind of got like a face like that, but there's
No
it seemed no body. Your face was a little bit more rustic or rusty. The colors kind of fade. But so you're thinking kind of look like a head of a warforge of some sort. Not saying all warforges look the same,
You
but
totally just said that. But do I recognize him?
he seems familiar to you.
That's not helping me, sir. Dan, what am I missing? Curtis, help me out. Oh. Seems
Not a clue.
familiar.
So I am still talking to the redhead about this whole spell.
Yeah.
And if that
It's-
works, we can use it to go there, grab the stuff, turn back into wind walk, whatever, and go to the next town, right?
Yes. So that whole trip there should take you maybe 20 minutes. Depends on how your interaction with the wolves go.
All right. And all right. And then while I'm doing
Downside is you don't have your cats.
that, you can't give them the
Well,
same
they
thing?
stay safe here.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
know where to
No.
go. They would get.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They
well,
don't
at
have
least-
to.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to do that with the cats.
Marcus, He called me
Yeah.
Lorena.
Uh-huh.
So it's not someone who I used to work for that knew my contracted name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad at these.
What's the
Also
matter?
Also could be something that just hasn't come to light yet.
I know, I don't like it.
I mean, if it's a future thing,
Wow.
magic.
Or your past.
Did it look like a dragon type head?
No. If
Just
you
checking.
would have cut Tobias' head off and like put thousands of years of weatherness on its face, it kind of looked like that.
Cover it in schmutz.
Congratulations, we've just turned Tobias into an actual shield guardian.
No, Tobias is sitting right next to you.
Wait, when I have it attuned to me and I say come closer, does Tobias move?
No.
What's that, Lorena?
So I was looking out of the shield guardian's eyes, right?
No, you're looking.
No, you were looking at the shield
So
guardian
the
was kind of
shield
looking.
guardian's just the head. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not helpful to me at all. In the now.
Well, now that you are actually attuned to that amulet, can you just actually command it to come to you and see if it happens?
We'll see.
I mean,
I'm
that's
gonna-
the best
I'm
you
gonna-
can do is have it try to.
I'm gonna try.
Come to you. If it's
See if I
got
get
way
a
to do
giant
so.
floating Wizard of Daw's head floating at me eventually.
A
As
floating
you-
wizard doll's head. What?
Do that, you get a sharp pain in your head as you hear a chuckle. Like, really? You just saw me. How the hell am I supposed to walk to you?
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Okay.
Can I talk to it?
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I've had many names over the years.
Yeah, what's
Over
the
the
one I would
centuries.
know? We have a dragon beating down on our backs here. I can either get help from you or not.
Oh, I remember that dragon.
It is Tobias.
I look at Toby. I look at this. Well, let's see if I can't keep your head on, and I'm unattuning to it because I'm going to put my other thing back on that I'm going to use in this battle.
So, well, they're doing that crazy bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm talking to the redhead about getting the spell cast on us, how long it takes for it, and once that's all done, I'm kind of chatting her up for the boy. You know,
Okay.
throw some some good word in there for him. See if it actually helps.
All right. Give me a charisma.
Me or her?
You.
Do you want me to do a charisma, or do you want me to do like a persuasion?
Yeah. Persuasion. He comes back.
Oh, you're answering hers.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 14 on the persuasion part.
But basically, he tells you Lorena is remember to go right, not left.
That's super cryptic, and I recall you being much more forthcoming with information, like in the now. Like if I look at you and ask you something, you're going to tell me, did I piss you off or something? How can I not piss you off so that we can redo this conversation in 5 minutes and have it make a difference?
Don't let him lose his head.
What year is this again?
The year of the dragon battle. You just said you remembered it.
I've been around for quite
Which
some
dragon battle?
time.
Shit.
First
Well,
or
at least it means we
second?
get past this one.
Was it the first one, the second one, the third one, or was it the one with Tiamat?
Wait, what? No. Remember to go right.
Or was it when we went
Okay.
through a weird dimension and fought all 5 of those dragons? I mean,
I'm gonna be unattuning to this. I'll check back later. Hopefully, maybe. I will also want to know where this laboratory is because it looks like I could make some bomb ass poisons here. But you know,
Okay.
fine.
So
are
I
you
take
done
you
arguing with
go.
yourself over there, Lorena?
I'm arguing
Tobias-
with Toby.
Toby's standing
Wait,
right
what did
there
I
and he
do?
ain't said 2 words
What
to
did
you. And he's
what-
not got a
what?
crystal in, so I know he's not talking to you in his head.
What are you talking about?
Toby, do you have a little pain up here somewhere? Are you feeling anything?
No.
Maybe right around
No.
here.
Let me check
No.
your seals. Okay. Cool. Good.
I'm-
Glad it's not affecting you here.
What's affecting me? What are
Just
you talking
be
about?
careful. Okay? Just be careful.
About what?
Don't lose your head, buddy. That's all she means. Don't lose your head. Don't lose your
How am I going to lose my head?
Don't lose your head.
I unattuned to this freaking thing because it creeps me out and I gotta focus.
Okay.
Boy.
So
My poison dagger.
she talks to you as you're hyping him up. Yeah, but isn't he a little young for me? I mean, he's like
Hell,
3 years
you're
younger.
what? Just a few years older than he is.
Yeah,
So,
But-
what's your point?
I mean, yeah, he saves those kids.
Well,
That's kinda
he's
hot,
young,
but-
he's brave. He's got an awesome fucking arm now because of it.
I don't know.
He's not gonna run when the shit hits the fan.
If you have to convince a girl, then she's not interested.
It sounds like it's not that she's not interested. She's concerned with how young he is.
No.
I mean, fine. I'll just take you to Waterdeep then.
Yes, let's do that.
I think
Sex work's
Luskin
legitimate
might be a
work.
better
Let's
place.
go do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a half-elf named Aramil that lives out there in Luskin. Maybe he can hook him up over One-Eyed Jacks.
Yeah.
Of course, last time I heard from him, he was heading to some place near Baldur's Gate.
Poof.
Here it's a really hellish commute. But
Actually, the last
So
time,
what are y'all doing for the rest of the night?
well,
Resting
well, might as well not rest.
I don't have to convince anybody, so
I thought we already
Do we
did
want to
rest.
rest here, or do we want to
Yeah.
go to the wolves
Well,
and then
if
come
this is
back
only
and
going to take
rest?
a couple hours to do this with her spell being cast, if she can cast it right now. Can you cast it right now?
I sure can.
Why don't we do that? Because then we can rest when you
Okay.
get there.
do that and then come
Okay.
back.
Come back. I thought we were going to East Haven. You don't want to bring the dragon here, do you?
No,
East Haven's got ballistas set up and they're themselves prepared.
I
for it.
figured we would want to make the bomb and then go to East Haven. But you want to make it at East Haven.
Yeah, let's do that. We can pick up the material there and go to East Haven and create the bomb, attach it to the ballista, and go from there. I mean, there's probably going to be somebody there that can actually do it better than, attaching it to the ballista and stuff than any of us can.
Yeah.
I look at Emily and go,
Bravo. Charlie Bravo.
Whoops.
and I say, I'm really getting tired of saying goodbye to you. I turn around and go, fine, let's go.
Well,
I
let's make
turn
sure
around
this
and look
isn't
at
the
you
last.
and say, Lorena, why say goodbye? Just say till we meet again.
'Cause I'm a realist.
Just make sure this isn't your last goodbye.
She's the optimistic one. We balance each other out.
Yeah.
I'm more independent and she's not.
I'll take your word for it. All right. We're ready. You know, I didn't even catch your name. I'm sorry.
Redhead.
My name is Janessa Sinclair.
Janessa Sinclair. Write that down, will you, Typhoid?
Janessa Sinclair.
Sorry, Chris.
All right, there we go.
Janissa Sinclair.
Gotcha. Kind of like an eclair, but not.
All right.
Yes,
So
it's a Sinclair.
Yeah, redhead. That's what I said.
I mean,
Hey,
redheads are soulless.
Maybe after the spells cast, we say all this.
I'm a natural redhead. I can say it.
I'm not.
and we're not soulless. We have plenty in our cabinet.
Yeah, we just don't have one we keep inside ourselves. We just kind of like stack them up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just use it for decoration.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's how
So
we-
she goes
The
ahead.
globes of help me's.
That one's from 1993, and that was the.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
waiting on her to
How
cast
do you
a
think?
spell.
What do you think lava lamps are?
I was thinking Russian dolls, but yeah.
Okay. So she goes ahead and casts a spell on y'all. She explains how it works, and
We turn
Did
into
you all
fart
good
clouds
luck?
and fly away.
All right.
Okay.
I circle around Emily before I push out the window. I laugh at
waves
the
to you
kid
by.
as I go by. No, just kidding.
All right, so we'll make our way towards
Up
the,
to where the wolves?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay. All right. As you get up to the, what was it? More of a ruins type deal. You see the two main alpha. Well, not both alphas, but the
Brothers.
two, awakened wolves, I should say.
They were just normal
Laying-
winter wolves.
The ones who were happy that the mammoth was dead and feel like they owe us something. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, the winter wolves. There was. Give me a minute.
But wasn't there two that awakened? That's how
Yes.
you all talked to it.
They're just normal winter wolves. Winter wolves are
Yeah, they
Smart.
can talk.
they are sentient, more or less. They can speak common and giant normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Ah.
technically monstrosities, but
Okay. I
so
knew they
yeah,
could talk. That
it's
I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
it was the mammoth that was awakened. But
Mammoth
they were,
was awake.
yeah,
they
yeah,
were already intelligent creatures.
yeah. The mammoth was Norsu. He was an asshole. It was Korn and Kanan.
Okay.
Kanan
there's-
sat angrily in the back while Korn approached us with a false limp until we realized he was lying and caught his deception.
While they're laying there talking to each other as they eat a meal, you see a large pack of wolves lying in the back, basically getting the scraps. As you're floating through there, you just
I
whatever.
knew we should have
dogs
kept
talk
that
about.
Goliath.
What you see, several elk that's been dragged in there, all that.
So I'm kind of hover at the opening of the ruins and wait the minute, I guess, and rematerialize.
As you do that, they kind of hop to attention, sniff the air a bit, and look towards your direction.
Hello.
You've returned.
Yeah. There's a bit of an issue in the lands, and I was going to see if you'd have any problem with us taking that oil fat off your hands. That whale oil off your hands.
Oh, is that what that nasty stuff is?
Yeah, we'd figure we'd get it out of here. I would have done it before, but didn't think nothing of it, and I apologize.
Okay. And what is this? What whale oil you speak of? What's it for?
Well, some dumbass dark dwarves. You know what dark dwarves are, right? Little dark.
Yeah, they're a little chewy.
Yeah, well, I'd have to ask Typhoid about that. But
He's not wrong.
but anyway,
Checks out.
they created a metal type dragon that is now running amok in the lands out there, and it makes it hard to make money when they kill all our clients. So I figure we get the oil and try to use it to help take it down.
Plus, it's killing anything and everything.
Yeah, everything that moves. Now, granted, I think you guys
Really?
might be safe up here, but we don't know for certain.
It might see this place, being a structure, not just a cave, and think, this could be part of
Brother, this
10,000
sounds
needs
troubling.
destroyed.
Sounds what?
And you think you can take this? He turns to his brother and says, "This sounds disturbing." Turns back to you, and you think you can destroy this dragon?
Well, we can try. Some great wizard at one point in time said the lines, "You could certainly try," so we can certainly try.
Okay.
If we don't, it stays alive. If we do, it dies or we die.
Now, of course, if we do, and we're heroes, and we get all sorts of benefits from that. But that's beside the point.
Okay. Well, please take all that you need. And
Appreciate it.
they kind of howl out to the other wolves. They kind of perk up and kind of back out of your way, allow you access to. I think
Alright, well,
there's 4
amongst-
barrels of.
Yeah,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say amongst the bags of holding and the haversack and whatever, we'll load up as much as we can.
Yeah.
As soon as it's all loaded up, take that moment or that minute to think about becoming a fart again and flying away.
Okay. All right. So you get 4 barrels of oil fat, and you head to East Haven.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, where's my timer at?
I don't know.
Where's the timer?
Okay. Okay. All right. So you get to East Haven. Once again, you're clouds. You just float in, or do you stop outside town?
Well, we're gonna float in towards it. If we see anything adverse before we get there, then maybe we might have to change our plans. But yeah, we're just float towards the front gate.
Okay. As you
Stop.
get,
Like before we, not going to pop up on the guards who are on edge right off the bat.
yeah. As you approach, you see that the normal watch has been doubled, with some reserves, some townsy that survived Dugan's Hold and wanting to, or not Dugan's Hold. What's the town?
Goodmead,
Goodmead.
East Haven, Brinchander.
Yeah, Goodmead. That's wanting a little payback. So they're all on guard.
Well,
Looking
if it
towards
doesn't
the
look like
sky,
the city's
but-
being currently attacked, then we'll stop, away from town a little bit, rematerialize, and walk up.
Okay. As you walk up, the guards look at you and say, quickly, get in town. There's been a sighting to the west of us.
At the left or the
Yeah.
right.
Remember, go right.
All right.
I need to find the bathroom. Where's that? Go right.
Do you have an artificer or tinker or somebody that's real good with explosives in town?
Actually, yes, our armor.
Cool.
He
'Cause
fiddles with
we've
some
got some
armor.
stuff that might help with the issue that may be coming this direction.
Okay. Seek him out. He's in the barracks, just as you get through the gate.
Okay, so it's not too far.
No, not far at all.
All right, good. So we don't need to go about turning the farts and flying through the city to get there. All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll go into the barracks and find this guy.
Okay. As you go into the barracks, you see several of the guards taking off their armor that just got off shift. and kind of resting in their bed. Got a few that are playing cards, drinking, joking.
Really? No.
Yeah. It's this weird game called Spades. Apparently, all the military guys are playing it. You know.
That checks out.
But you talk to one of the guards, and he points you down the hall and tells you to go down the stairs. He says, do knock on his door. He's kind of jittery, and he works on a lot of different things. So make sure you knock and announce yourself so he doesn't blow us all up.
Sure.
We'll do that.
Gotcha. How many fingers does he have?
6 on his
Last
right
I
hand.
saw, he had all his fingers.
Oh, just making sure.
Good. At least he's not blowing himself up.
As I'll say, I heard a carpenter one time say that, you're not a true carpenter until you cut off a finger. It's not a good sign, but apparently he thinks it was. All right, so anyway.
Yeah. All right. You make your way down. You knock.
Delivery.
What is that?
Hey,
Delivery.
We're here to
I didn't
help.
order anything.
Open the fucking door.
Gosh.
Yeah, open the door. Yeah, he knows we're coming.
Yeah, not
As
delivering. Well, kind
He
of.
goes to the door. He opens it, and for you, Dan, you realize the door's still closed in your face.
And
Well, what do you want? What do you got? Yeah. As you look down, you see a gnome with
Oh,
those half doors that. Yeah. It's like, what do you
drops
want?
his barrel in front of him, just pump.
We've
What's
got you
this?
some oil that possibly you can hook to some of the ballistas to make some explosive for this creature when it shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, excellent. Bring it in. And he flips open the other half of the door. It goes in. As you get a look of his room, you see a lot of alchemy tools, some distilleries. You see a lot of some clayish type material that he has put together and working on like a crude type gun similar to the lasers that you had.
Okay.
You do
But yeah.
prosthetics too?
I could.
Okay.
Why did
just
soldiers lose them?
curious for future reference. You got a young man might need one in a few years.
He's going to lose his arm in a few years?
He might
No,
outgrow
it's going
the
to
one
grow
he's
out of the
got.
wooden one.
Yeah, he might outgrow the one he's got. Anyway, we're here to take care of the other more elaborate problem that's on its way.
Pressing matters.
Okay. All right. Are you all proficient in alchemy?
Toby is.
Yes.
Poisoner.
Toby's got alchemy.
Okay. Well, I'll use Tin Man's here to help. Rest of y'all can go. We'll work on this and try to get these up to the armaments.
That sounds like a plan to me. Be far away from her or something blows up.
Oh.
So they get to work.
Wampus, don't touch.
Oh, shit.
Boom! Half the town just gone.
Don't have to worry about the dragon then.
Nope.
But
I'm going to take a minute and turn to a fart just in case I got to go. No?
okay. So you got about a couple hours till they're done making enough explosives for the ballista. What would y'all like to do?
Now we'll actually try to get some rest.
Yep.
Okay.
We can go to the White Lady Inn again, get a room,
Yep.
rest up, and be refreshed and ready to go.
Wait till it shows up.
Yep. I mean, at least it'd be a short rest. I mean, granted, I think we've already had enough rest. We didn't use any of our own abilities.
No.
Yeah.
You can send another sending, I suppose, Anku.
Okay.
Do you want
Let
to
'em
check
know it
some
was
of the local
spotted here.
You know, the local cities in this area that we haven't checked already, or send one back to the island to let them know we made it here safe.
Okay. He'll send one back to the island because these little towns, like the one north of East Haven, I don't think Anku was with y'all. I think you
Okay.
had your other
Oh, it's Ian.
10 with you. So, Emily sends her love and wants you to be safe. Don't do
Oh, well, that was
anything
so sweet of her. I'm
stupid.
glad she thought of us.
Wonder if she's single.
All I know is I did hear through the grapevine she had somebody that was interesting, but they just keep leaving her. So I mean, she might be, you know.
I just get up and take a bottle and walk away.
About let's see. Y'all really didn't do a whole heck of a lot
No.
during that trip, so I'll still allow your full rest since y'all really didn't spend anything anyways. But so you won't have exhaustion. But about the 6 hours into it, you start hearing the alarms go off,
Well, we better go, haven't we?
and
Get our
from there we will
armor on.
try. And at that point, we will pick that up next week.
Time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. We will be back next Friday, unless something happens, which is the reason why we've missed a couple in the past, to see what happens. Will we face the dragon? Will we kill the dragon? Will the dragon kill us and the entire city with us? And will we start a new campaign because of that? We'll see. Also, don't forget, Sunday night we have our Lost Beginnings. We should have a halfway decently made, mostly full party to go ahead and continue that.
Ooh.
And then, of course, we have Wednesday that we have our organized play. Keep posted to the Facebook and the Twitter because one of our players on that also likes to post a organized Torg Tuesday hype or something along those lines, where he gives a little hype out about what's going to happen on the organized play on Wednesday. So, I believe that's it for that. Thank you for joining us. Have a good week. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. Or, I'll even add to it, even better. So with that, have yourselves a good week.
Bye.